everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Happy Friday. We are back.
It's us, guys. Do you know who we are?
Do you remember us?
Is anyone even here?
It's been a long time.
We should look in the chat. Maybe there's nobody there.
It's been a very long
Right.
time since you guys have last seen us on this live.
They're
Let
looking
me
like-
look back onto YouTube.
They're looking at the notifications.
to-
Like, who that?
wait, who is that? We forgot. Oh, I forgot they
Give me my
YouTube.
hat.
I forgot they had a
Yeah,
channel.
we get a
I get it.
Capitan?
Oh, the captain hat. Where's
Yeah,
mine?
Capitan. This shit big as hell. This must be yours.
Where's yours? You done shuffled all my stuff around, like when you were packing. So
Oh, did we move the captain?
yeah.
Oh,
Unless it's on this
I could have went that far.
I know we should have gotten this together before we started the live, right?
We just walked in the house.
We literally just walked in the house. If you're watching us on Instagram, you would know that. We.
Damn, I don't know.
What was that?
What was that?
How come I heard myself?
Because you had your phone on, no?
I don't know.
Is everyone seeing you here?
Am I coming in clear? Can you guys see and hear us good? Please let me know. I don't even know if they can see and hear us good because nobody said nothing.
Are we even live?
Are we even live?
That's terrible.
Are we even live? Oh, they say, yeah, we're clear.
Oh, okay. Well, that was good.
Oh, you're going to wear that captain hat? Okay.
I don't have a choice. I don't see the other one. Come on, we got to get into the zone. We
Gotta get into this. Get into the zone. Auto zone.
I mean, mine is Disney, but you know, Capitan is Capitan.
A captain is a captain, baby. Okay. All right,
Yeah,
guys.
this one is actually one of my favorite hats. I just think it's very sophisticated, Mickey, to wear this one.
All right, Mick Mouse.
All right,
Thank
I'm
you
in
very
there.
much. Okay, let's see who's in the chat. And
Let's call out some names.
yeah,
Let's start from the top.
Yes. Okay. I just want to say it's been a month. The last time that we were live from home, clearly we were live for the group cruise, but the last
Mhm.
time that we were home was Valentine's Day. It was a Valentine's Day. We were live actually on.
On Valentine's Day?
Does it tell you? Yes, we were live exactly on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So it's been a month and a half since you guys last seen us live from home. Did you miss us? Did you miss me? Okay, so let's go on up and let's see who's here.
All right. The very first person welcome to the chat is Ellie Brown.
Hey, L Brown.
Ellie or
Hey,
L-
Turkey. How are you? Happy Friday. DT Cruiser. Thank you. Tanya Q. How are you? Then we have Latasha. We have Tia R. We have Christina Contreras. Jenny St. James. Edward Strand. Tia Crawford. Yvonne Harper. Gail A. J. Renee. Rochelle and Curtis. Sydney Steffen. Lovely J, Mickey's Adventures, Marcella Stewart, Lynetta, Phil Logan, Tia Brown, Marilyn, Chiquita, Tessa, Gina, Toyla, Catherine Koo, Monet, and Bree, and Venus.
And we'll stop there.
And we'll stop there.
There's more people here.
There's more people here. We know we can't say hi to everyone, but that was the first set of people that we saw that are here. And everyone, we appreciate you guys for coming in and chit-chatting with us on this Friday Night Live. Thank you for not giving up on us, and thank you for being here. Ooh, gorgeous color. Thank you. Orange.
Looking good in orange, right?
Yeah, I think orange looks good on chocolate, right?
Yeah. Do you remember for MSC we did the orange on melanin theme at Mr. Sancho's?
Yes, for the
I
Thanksgiving
know you're a little
cruise.
bit out of it that day, but that but the color.
We looked really nice. It was
looked
Thanksgiving
so
Day.
good.
And the theme for that cruise that day was
orange on melanin.
Orange on melanin. It
Gotta
was
run it
great.
back, yo.
We gotta run that theme back. Definitely.
And it's pretty obvious when we're gonna run it back, guys.
It's very obvious when we're gonna run that theme back.
Beat around the bush here.
It won't let me into the StreamYard, but then if I get in the chat, it says, "Oops, there's our." Well, you're here now, so you're here on StreamYard. Thank you so much.
No, she meant. I think she tried to join the chat.
Oh, well, she's chatting. So
no, that's not what I mean.
Oh, okay. Crispy Cruiser, I thought something happened to you. Okay, y'all cute or whatever. Thank you, Tia. Thank you. Oh, you mean that?
Yeah.
Oh, for people to join. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
this is like a new. They changed the screen here. You see that?
mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I
They
think
changed
you
it
have
to.
to press
Oh,
invite
okay.
guests and then copy.
Yeah, it used to be like down here,
Yes.
so that's pretty cool.
I mean,
All
why
right,
why are we inviting people already?
we're gonna invite people so they could just join and be in the waiting room. You
Yeah,
know.
I mean, you could be in the waiting room. If you guys are currently on a cruise ship and you want to talk about the cruise ship that you're currently on, yeah, you can do that as well. Hey, quality children, Margaret Logan, Superwoman, Lisa. This is so weird just doing this. It feels like forever I've done
It's been
this.
that long, huh?
It has been that long. Hi Carla Gatlin, how are you? Um, Keep on scrolling down. Hi, everyone coming in clear. Yes, you are clear. We can see you. Rowan says, hey guys, I see my future ship in the background. What ship is that?
Oh, do you?
Oh, is that MSC? Okay.
Could it be?
Could it be MSC? I know Rowan likes MSC. Do it hats.
Oh
um,
yeah, he did take that ship that very few Americans have taken, right? The Euribia.
mm-hmm. Do it hats. Yes, not the hat matching the dress. You gotta coordinate.
Unplanned, but
Very
kind of
unplanned.
planned.
Jazzy, love the look today. Your IG was like Diva. Wear the orange. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. What up, people? Thank you. Y'all looking cute tonight. AA captains. Yep. COS. You had steaks, right? No, we didn't have no steaks tonight. We just went out for some. We just had
Yeah,
some pizza.
pizza.
Just some pizza while we watched some live music tonight. It was a nice evening. In our area, the live music is back. It was the first, it's the first Friday in April. So, all the outdoor events is coming back. So
Man, and they were outside.
they were out. Oh my God, it took us forever to find parking.
And we couldn't even find a place to put our lawn chairs. Yo, we got new lawn chairs too. We like all into it.
We're all into it.
We got like brand new lawn chairs. We got like high quality ones. They're heavy as hell. They're pretty cool.
Yes. Miss Catherine Cool says, yep, missed you in these lives. You were missed. Oh, thank you. Very missed. Oh, thank you so much. Diane Montague says hello. Glowing Through says hi, Rich and Jazz. Lily, hi, everyone. Very missed. Yes, I said that one. Hola, hey, Melina, how are you? Getting ready for your trip?
What was that?
Because she's going to a Spanish country.
Okay. Oh, because she's going to Panama.
Was that racist?
Yeah. Or? A little bit. A little stereotypical.
Was that a little stereotypical? My bad. No, I need my shout. out. Well, hello, Etta Q. How are you?
She's going to keep commenting until she get that shout out.
Shout out to my mother.
Hey,
she
Mom.
says, hey, y'all, finally alive.
She probably missed the live a lot too, right? She'd be looking forward to those live.
Being live. I mean, she would be like, you going live? No, I'm not going live. I have things to do. But Mom, we're back. We are back. Okay. I thought there's where the live was going to stream from, and I was low-key freaking out. Oh, no. We always stream just straight from YouTube. Jazzy killing the game. You're literally glowing. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I used the new serum on my face today.
Oh, is that what it is?
Virgin Transatlantic. Is it next Saturday?
Oh, that's right.
Wow.
The ships are moving. That's right. It's April.
Oh my goodness, Rowan, have a fantastic
enjoy
time. Dang, time. I remember when you booked that.
Nice long cruise.
You booked that like a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Time really flies. Wow. Well, have a fantastic time. And I hope you really, really enjoy yourself. I wish I could go on a Virgin Transatlantic cruise, but with kids and stuff, can't do that. Well, young kids. My mother says, good evening to everyone in the chat. Are you planning to go to the new MSC America?
Oh, we're definitely trying to get on there.
Yeah, we're trying to get on there. Sharice says, hey, Rich and Jazzy and Melon SC family. Yes. Hey, Sharice. How are you? Priscilla, happy Friday. How are you? Then we have Lynetta, definitely missed, and Mr. Hollis is watching with me tonight. Hello, Hollis. How are you? Shout out to Kelly. Kelly is here tonight. So many 3.5ers in the chat tonight. Yes. Tonight, usually after a group cruise, we have a live where we have people come on and discuss their time and, how they enjoyed themselves. But we're not going to do that this Friday night or next Friday night.
We're going to postpone that a little bit, or the next Friday night.
Right. We're going to postpone it a little bit. But I mean, you guys had a time. I mean, I'm speaking just from, you guys what you said. You guys had a wonderful time, so I'm sure you won't forget the wonderful time you have. So I'm sure you can come back on
Yeah,
and talk about it.
don't forget it about 3-4 weeks from now.
Right.
Don't forget us,
Right. Don't
guys.
forget us. Don't forget us. Nothing like a supportive mama. Love it. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Y'all don't forget to like. I almost forgot. I was so excited the live was back. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Yes, guys, can you please make sure that you give us a thumbs up? Because if we ain't getting no thumbs up, we ain't coming back for another month and a half.
Oh,
Okay. Seriously. I'm gonna tell you right now, guys. The reason why we ain't come back for a while is because I don't feel the need to be doing these lives like that. You know why? Because I don't feel the support in the lives. And it has nothing to do with super chats. Trust me, if you guys say, oh, because we ain't giving no money, it has nothing to do with money. It has to do with simply liking. I don't understand why people just can't press the damn thumbs up button.
and to be real,
Is it really that hard?
it's not like our opinion. Go back and look. 1,000 people watch a video.
And we get like 200 likes.
Less than that, you get like 150 likes. What is that?
Why is it that it hurts so bad to press thumbs up? Can someone please comment in the chat? Why does it hurt? Why is it so hard? If you have difficulties trying to find where the thumbs up button on the screen is, please comment below. You probably don't even know how to comment if you don't know how to find a thumbs up. But yes, that is one of the reasons why it just took us a while to come back. I had a great time on 3.5. 3.5 was a vibe. It was a vibe. It was definitely.
It was one hell of a
Who's
trip.
Miss Padifa? She said it was a vibe, but I don't even know who that is. Y'all be having all these
You
random
got
names.
too many names. Well,
Y'all
who
have
is
too-
quality childcare?
Right. Who is quality child care?
Guys, what is your name?
Right.
Y'all think we joking?
You was
but
on 3.5?
Imagine being us.
Right.
And then every time we talk to you on a different platform, you have a different name.
Every platform on Instagram.
We're trying to remember your name, the one name.
Right. And then I'm supposed to remember all. You got a different name on Facebook, you got a different name on Instagram, you got a different name on YouTube. I can't keep up.
Oh, wait, I think she commented. Let's see.
Oh, it's Pamela. And that's April Washington.
Okay, so this was April.
Oh.
And this was Pamela.
Pamela.
We found
now
it.
we know. Now we know.
Guys, we gotta have the same name everywhere. You gotta stop. We gotta stop this right now. Travel Spree in the house. What's
hey,
up, guys?
Travel Spree. I have a theory. It's because a lot of people watch on TV now, and it's harder to push a thumbs up.
However,
if
you have a smart TV, and you probably do because you're watching YouTube on your TV, so which means you don't have a dumb TV, right? Then you can press the pause button or the menu or something of that sort, and then somewhere on there is a like button when you're using the YouTube app on your smart TV. So that is a partially true, that theory, but it's also laziness on some of our viewers' end. But
Phil said 3.5 was the bomb. More people are watching on the televisions. Well, I need y'all to get y'all remote and press it from your remote. Sign in.
Oh, they don't be signed in.
You have to sign in.
That's right.
You have to sign in.
You're
guys.
right.
But you can also what do you call it? Screenplay it to your TV. And then if it's signed in on your phone, if you screenplay it to your TV, you're automatically signed into your TV.
How about this? And I know it's really that we're just shameless for telling you this, because other YouTubers just don't, it's like frowned upon to keep telling you to hit the thumbs up button. But we're gonna tell you anyway. You need to sign in on your app or pull out your phone, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Can you imagine?
That's a big secret.
That's it, yo. You just you know what the crazy thing is? They got their phone next to them right now.
Wow. I think that some people, because we asked them, they're probably like, I ain't pressing a damn thing.
Can't tell me what to do, but I'm gonna watch the whole video.
I'm gonna sit here and watch the whole thing. I'm gonna grab a snack and come on back.
And I'm gonna stay here till I sleep, and I'm still not gonna hit the matter of fact, thumbs down. Hold us thumbs down for that.
Oh my gosh. So shout out to Damien and Kwanda. That's
What's
here.
up, guys?
Nicole, these names. I had to close the chat to give a thumbs up. Yes, you do have to close the chat, give a thumbs up, and then come on back. 3.5 was one for the books, and this was her very first MSC group cruise. Okay, and she said it was one for the books.
It was one for the books.
Yes, condolences to you and your family. Thank you, Annette. Thank you very much. And I will be getting into that in just a minute. Happy Friday, Miss
Hey,
Karen
Karen.
McCullers. A lot of times we watch our videos when we're cooking and working, and it flows to the next video and the next video. And before you know it, we watch 5 videos and no thumbs ups or comments.
Okay, that's
but you're here right
fair.
now.
But this is live.
But this is live.
Mm,
You're here commenting.
that's a good excuse for another video.
That's a good excuse for another video. But right now, if you're literally chatting in here, if you're commenting in here, you literally have the phone in your hand.
Yeah, why do we have
or on
this
your
here?
computer. Y'all are so captivating. I used to just log in and get into it, but I got tired of those threats to end the live, so I do my part now. Why do we have that here?
Yeah,
so I don't have
dropping a hint.
Yes, I'm dropping a hint, and so I don't have to smell your breath. 3.5 is everything. Erica, you don't change your name too. Wait.
Wait a minute.
No, that's not Erica Jameson, because that's the other Erica. That's the other Erica. Erica Jameson doesn't spell her name that way. There's 2 Ericas that came on 3.5.
Right. Yeah,
Hi, Erica. How are you?
It's funny because we had 2 Ericas and we had 2 Erics.
We did. We sure did.
Yeah.
If they are watching from their TV, it is hard to hit the thumbs up. You know something? You know what's hard? Setting this all up. You know what's hard? Us coming here and entertaining you.
Oh.
You know what's hard?
Damn.
Me taking time out of my night. When I have a lot of things to do to give entertainment. She's entertainment. Okay.
Is it sounding like they got a lot of excuses?
I'm sorry. I would like to say that I am full entertainment. And if y'all sit up here and say I am not, then you are lying to yourselves. Then why are you watching?
Well, that sums it up right there. Then
okay.
Why are you watching?
No, I needed to rename on my social. Oh,
yo, this joint is strong as hell.
Time was had. It is strong.
Sheesh.
You can push the thumbs up on TV. I've done it many times. Thank you. Let them know. Miss Karen McCullers. Hey, your favorite couple. How are you guys?
What's up, Charlotte and Key?
Hit the thumbs up for your phone while you're watching on your TV. Thank you. Thank you for telling them. Miss See It With C, Carlene.
Do you think we beat them down enough? Or?
I think we beat down enough.
Or do they need another? We could give them another few more minutes.
I'll come back. You know me. I like to bring it back up.
We're going to beat you down again later.
Because I don't forget. Yeah, One thing I never do is forget.
All right. Well,
we'll
come back later.
We'll come back later.
We don't know how many thumbs up are here right now.
Right.
On the screen. No clue. We're just talking trash.
I know it better be 191.
Oh.
I only watch from my phone. I don't use my TV. Well, thank you. Catherine is laughing. I watched on TV and chat on my phone. It's the dedication for me.
That's what we're talking about.
Oh my God, I was periodically napping. That sleep looked good. It sure did. Last night we had our members only March meeting, even though it's April. And it was great. We were on till 1:30 in the morning last night, just chit-chatting.
It was crazy.
It was great catching up with everybody. And everyone was like, a lot of people stayed up.
You know, it's good. The conversation is good when I don't say no one fell asleep, but most of the people were awake and people were still wide awake at 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah. I had to be like, okay, guys, it's time to go. Don't you have to go to work tomorrow? Like, YouTube has to figure out how to make it easier for people to hit the thumbs up.
Some people showed up very tired.
Oh my gosh.
Today.
Some people multitask while listening to a live. I'm still on a high from 3.5. Hi, Carla. Thank you so much. I wasn't sure I was appropriate to say anything. We've had you in our prayers. Thank you so much. Thank you. And yes, I will be. One thing Jazzy gonna do is put your whole government name out there. I surely am. Jazzy's about to jump through the screen on you. I sure am. Y'all have your own little chats. If you're signing your TV, you get the thumb button here.
There's a lot of good advice in this chat.
Y'all know it was good. I stayed up last night. Yes, I stayed up and was up for work at 6 a.m. Woo! Karen said she couldn't hang. I fell asleep last night, but it was
Pamela, I hope you took a nap after work.
Chat. Yes, I hope you did.
Because if not, you're going to fall asleep.
You're going to fall asleep with us tonight.
In the next half hour.
Some of our members is probably tired of hearing us talking, but another reason why it's been a while since you guys have seen us. If you do not know, I don't even know how to even start this conversation. On March, so you guys know that our group cruise was March 8th, and the plans was for us to leave to go to Puerto Rico on March 6th. As you guys may or may not know, my parents are the only people that watch. My parents, my sister, my mother-in-law, and my sister-in-laws, but they have their own kids. They're really like the only people that really watch our kids.
We don't really basis. We don't have nannies. We don't have
friends,
neighbors. We don't have any of those.
I don't let anyone
watch our kids.
Watch my kids except for very, very close family members. You
And
know,
by that, again, we mean the grandparents and their aunts. That's kind of it.
yes. So my parents was coming to watch the girls, and they were, if you guys, if well, our members know, we were actually going to be doing a back to back after our group cruise. We were, Rich and I was going to do another Virgin itinerary, which is a completely different itinerary. It was going to be our very first back to back, and all of that changed on March 5th. My father came to my mother and my father came to my house, and my father collapsed as soon as he entered my home on March 5th, the morning of March 5th. And I'm not going to go into too many details because I just don't like having to constantly just keep retelling the story because it's very painful for me. But in short, my father passed away within an hour of him arriving at my home. He passed away in the hospital, which I live very close to a hospital, which is like less than like 6 minutes away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Everything just happened so fast, so unexpected. My father was looking forward to spending time with Rain and Royce for 2 weeks. They had their own little plans and their own schedule, and they knew what they were going to do for 2 weeks. And my father passed away, and things obviously did not go as planned. And um, God called my father home, and it is very, very, very hard. This is one of the most hardest things I have ever had to even like say out loud to the public. Um, it's a shame. It's tragic. It is really like I feel like I'm like traumatized from this whole experience because I lost my father at the age, he's only 65 years old. He had so much to live for, so many plans, so many cruises booked, so many trips, so many things that he had, plans in his personal life. And it all ended on March 5th. Um, Life is unexpected. Life is not fair. Life is, you've really got to cherish. When they say cherish every day, like literally, we're here one day and gone the next, you know? Um, so you guys, when you guys saw me live on YouTube from the group cruise, it's because of my family support. My auntie Candy, my mom's youngest sister. Well, Venus, as this all was occurring, like I said, this all happened like within an hour. Um, Thank you. This all happened within an hour. Um, so Venus like immediately booked her flight, came out here to Atlanta because she was preparing to also leave to go for the group cruise. And my mom called my aunt. My aunt came immediately from Tampa. And when she arrived to our home, like, my father passed away. We all in the hospital, and we have to say our goodbyes. And we came home, and my aunt basically, she told us, "You guys need to still go on your group cruise."
Yeah. So we talked about it as a family, and
Yeah.
originally we were gonna cancel, and we started already looking at alternatives. Um, in the once the dust kind of settled, and as a family, we made a decision that the best thing was for us to go ahead with the group cruise and go ahead and run the group cruise. So we decided we were gonna go and facilitate a group cruise, us and Venus. And Jess's mom went to Tampa. The girls went to Tampa with on the Candy, and um, me, Jasmine, and Venus, we went on the group cruise, and we we ran the group cruise the best we could. We had a lot of ups, we had a lot of downs. Um, Jasmine and Venus really they really held it down for the group. The group was super supportive. Thank you everyone who was on that group cruise for all your kind words and all your support and just everything for a really good time. In the middle of one of the worst moments of our life, that you guys could be there to also uplift us at the same time. So we really, really appreciated that. We also want to shout out everyone who was at home once we did put out information, and everyone who reached out and expressed their condolences. And we also want to shout out everyone who came to the wake, who came to the funeral, all those things. We saw all. It is impossible to reply to every single comment, every single DM. We did try to get to as many as possible, but we really, really appreciate all the love and support we've gotten from everyone in this time, which is tough. It is definitely one of the toughest moments of your life. Like I've told Jasmine, I lost my dad over 10 years ago, and it is definitely one of the worst feelings. And a lot of us here in the chat have also lost loved ones and know how bad it is. But that when you're in the middle of it, and it's as fresh as it is for Jasmine and her family and all of us, it's tough. It's really, really tough. So again, we just want to thank everybody for all the love and support. We are trying to take it. This week was kind of our week of trying to get back to a routine and trying to get back to, I guess, our new normal, which is different, because if you don't know, then the way this kind of works is you got a lot of good moments and a lot of bad moments, and you don't know when it's going to hit you, good and bad. So you just try to do the best you can in the moment. I think you guys have been doing, all of you and your family have been doing extremely well. Trying to be strong for each other is tough. It's just a really, really tough time. So thank you, everybody. We're not gonna spend the duration of the live, of course, going. We don't want to make it too emotional for all of us. This is also YouTube, and our group cruise was a good distraction in a bad moment.
Yeah.
And that's why I actually asked Jasmine. I didn't think we were going to go live. Of course, it is 100% on her this week, if we were able to. And like she in true theater girl fashion had said, the show has to go on, and we talked. One thing that we all mentioned as a family is that, number one, Jasmine's dad would absolutely want the group cruise to go on. He would want the group cruise to be a success. That's why he was coming here in the first place, to make sure that group cruise, because Jasmine's dad, one thing about him, he loved the group cruise. If he wasn't watching the girls so we can go on the group cruise, he was on the group cruise one way or another. He was a major, major part of all our group cruises. He'll definitely be missed for that and much more. But the group cruise and YouTube has been a good distraction of trying to give us somewhat of a normal day. So that's part of the reason that going live today was a good idea, a hard but good idea. We think so. There's some tears, and there may be more, but
I have to get back into my normal.
Yeah. So here we are. I don't know how, when we go down this road, like many times when we get on this, it's hard to bounce back sometimes, to turn around in 5 minutes. But yeah, it's just a really tough time. And
just continue, continue to just send positive vibes our way. Thank you guys for your patience. For people that placed orders, sent me emails to try to book a cruise, and if I haven't gotten back to you yet, now you know why. If your order hasn't been shipped, we haven't been home. I'm literally just getting back home. We're literally just getting back to work. Like the shirts, we just starting up doing shirts. Not even like we just started getting orders in. I mean, like, new shipments of fresh shirts to make and stuff like that. So we're gonna start shipping those tomorrow or Monday. Your shirts will be shipped out.
But it takes a minute. You know, you think you need a day, and sometimes you need a week, and sometimes you think you need a week and you need more than that. And that's okay. So some days we're going to be productive and some days we may not be, but we're going to do the best we can
That's
with
all I
what we
can
got.
do. I gotta do the best with what I got, and just continue to keep my mother, whose whole trajectory of life is completely changed, and I just keep my mother lifted in prayer and keep her positive and keep her happy. I just mainly look out for my mother. Mainly, if you want to say a prayer tonight for someone, say a prayer for my mother. Don't say it for me because I'm gonna be okay. Say it for my mom because I couldn't imagine being with someone since high school and being married for almost 45 years and instantly it's gone within an hour. So I I know what it's like to be with someone since, well, we started dating my second year in college from young. But I don't, obviously I'm not even 45 years old. Okay.
I was going to
But
say, you just aged us.
this year we'll be together 18 years. And I just could not imagine. So having to do life now by yourself. So that's very hard. So please just keep prayer for my mother so that God could just keep her strong and keep her here till she's 100. Because mommy, we keep telling you you're not going nowhere. Because there's a lot of people that literally that this really breaks them down a lot. So if you have any kindness in your heart, any type of empathy, just keep her in prayer and keep her lifted. All right. So thank you so much to L Brown, who sent a super chat that said that she's a new to our channel and that she was one of my dad's co-workers. My dad was a MTA bus driver. He was
Oh,
retired.
wow. I didn't realize that. I saw the name. I
Yes.
realized the name was new.
Yes. So thank you. I really, really appreciate that super chat. And thank you for coming over
And
to
thank
our
you for
channel and
being here.
support.
Yeah.
And thank you for being here. My father
Shout
was
out.
also a military. He's retired from the military. He was in the
Mm-hmm.
army. Um, I think we said 24 years or 23 years. My father did in the military, and he retired. So thank you, Daddy, for your service. And I'm just grateful for everything my father instilled in me, making me into the woman who I am today, and loving me for me in my crazy ways because I couldn't imagine having a daughter like Jasmine.
You know, I told your dad's friend, Pierre, this, that I was like, because he emphasized to me a few times that your dad always was talking about me. So I said, he want to beat my ass, right? He's like, no. He said, never. I said, you know what's crazy? He never threatened to beat my ass. And I was
No.
always talking trash.
My
And he would
father
be
loved
watching the
you.
video. And sometimes I know he watched the video and he'll be like, you seen this? And I'm thinking he gonna say, what did you say to my daughter?
Something fresh. Could you imagine? Like,
But
always a man constantly saying something fresh to your daughter.
but he didn't threaten to beat me over it. So I think he actually got a good kick out of it. So yeah, we're gonna miss him a lot.
I
You
am
know.
going to miss hearing his voice. I'm going to miss seeing him. I'm going to miss having him around. I'm going to
Yeah.
miss everything. It's all gone. And I told the members this last night. I tell you guys, if you're new to this channel, um, the reason why Rich and I started this channel was mainly Rich's idea to start this channel. Because if it was up to me, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, my
But
friend Darren put the idea in my head and we started brainstorming about it. He was starting a channel and then we talked about it and Jazz was like, well, we do take a lot of pictures. I'm like, but what about if we had like a lot of video, like home videos, like
yeah.
VHS, like camcorder vibes. And camcorder vibes is what brought us. Don't go stealing that name. I know how y'all get down. Camcorder Vibes is what got us to where we are today in terms of YouTube, in
That
terms
is a
of
good name for a
our.
channel.
It is, right? That's what I'm saying.
Now somebody's gonna
They're
steal that.
God damn it! I shouldn't have said it. But knew I should have kept it to myself. But Camcorder Vibes is really what got us to be at this point of our life where we do what we do in cruising, travel industry, social media, a lot of it. Camcorder Vibes, for real. And it was just a matter of us recording our memories because our parents don't live here. Our family didn't live here, and we wanted to have memories for them to watch and not have to call them and tell them, well, this happened and that happened, and send them pictures and send them videos and send them pictures and send them videos. You get tired of doing that. Besides that, your phone gets full, and then you got to go buy a new iPhone. It's expensive. So the cheapest thing you could do is make some YouTube videos, put on YouTube, and if they watch, they watch. We didn't expect anyone else to watch, but you guys watch, and we appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I tell you guys all the time, I don't do this channel for, of course, who doesn't want to make money? Who doesn't want to be successful? But the whole reason was to create our family memories.
Wait, I think they got the wrong idea. I didn't mean like Camcorder Vibes, like.
No, I mean like that.
We meant like home family family memories.
Camcorder Vibes, yes.
Guys, what are you guys thinking about?
Something that made it slightly easy for us to save our dad's voicemails to our voice memos, so we always had them. I probably have, I'm sure I have a few of my dad's
I still have
voicemails.
my old I still have my old iPhone. I have an iPhone like 4 and an iPhone 6. And they're still in my drawer because once I plugged them in, all the voicemails are still saved. And you cherish those more than you ever thought you would.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm grateful because I have videos. A lot of videos of my father. He may not have spoken much because like my dad may have not spoken much in our vlogs because he always he was like, that's y'all thing. I'm here. I'm supporting. Like he was always down. He watched like every video. Yeah. But it wasn't like he was in there like, hello, I'm Jasmine's dad. Like he's not going to be like talking and running his mouth.
If you didn't like walk up to him and be like, I got a question for you.
Right. He's not just going to start talking into the camera. I think that goes for like all of our family members. They just, they're there. You guys know them. And a lot of you guys know my dad. Like, you've met him because you've come on the group cruises. A lot of people know him. A lot of you just was in Alaska with him on a group cruise. That was the last group cruise that he came on. So, in which he loved that cruise. He had a great time. He loved Celebrity. He kept saying how he had a really, really nice time on that cruise. And his last cruise was when he took the Venezia from New York. He took his last cruise was a 12-day cruise.
Yeah, he went big there.
Yeah. And even though he said I would never do a 12-day again.
We were trying to push him on a 14-day next. He was like, nah.
Yeah, he's like, no, it's too long for me. But all I could do is just, I'm grateful for all the pictures because I was very big, before we started YouTube, I was very big on pictures. Every time I see you, we taking a picture. So even at his funeral, all the pictures that we had like published and put in the obituary and posters and stuff, those were just pictures from Venus and I's phone. Like we haven't even gone through like CVS prints that my mom has stacked up in a closet somewhere. We haven't even gone through all the photo albums. It's so many pictures that we have, and I'm grateful for that. So if you're somebody out there who doesn't take pictures with your kids, if you don't take pictures with your family members, remember, you're going to die one day. Like, I'm sorry to tell you, but we all are going to die. You're going to die one day, and no one's going to have any memory of you.
You don't have to. No one's telling you to take those pictures and go post them right away. You can literally just take them and never post them.
No, who said you have to post it? It's for your family, the people who love you. You want to leave behind something. So have those nice pictures. Vita said I found more Sam's Club pics today in the original envelope. Right. we got stuff developed from Costco, Sam's Club, CVS, like all different places that we got pictures developed from. Your dad was so warm when he met him. Thank you, Peter. He would be chilling, watching y'all do your thing. He was cracking jokes on the elevator. Yeah, that's just, I enjoyed watching him shop when you guys used to do lifestyle vlogs in his Adidas gear.
Oh my God. He used to
Well,
always put
yo,
himself in trouble because he would keep buying clothes.
the amount of Adidas tracksuits my father have, you would think he's an original member of Run DMC. Okay. Daddy's voicemails were so bossy and brief, but they cracked me up every time I listened to them because he always wanted me to fix something for him. The last voicemail he left me, he was because he didn't really leave me voicemails because he know I really don't listen to them. But he left me a voicemail on Veterans Day and said, "Oh, tell the girls," I said, because he saw the morning video and he loved watching the girls
Oh,
morning video. He
yeah.
said, "Tell the
Yeah.
girls I said thank you for the um um." Thank you, Grandpa, for your
Mm-hmm.
service video. I said my dad's voice is one of the hardest parts. Yeah. Sending you guys love. Thank you. That is so true. My uncle passed away on Thanksgiving and he was married to mom for 52 years and she's trying to navigate her new normal. When you spend most of your life with someone, it hits different. It does. And so what can we do, guys? Because I am going to change the subject. I don't want to be so like we're talking about death, but we still have to talk about death because guess what? Everyone here. Why would someone just ask me am I
Why,
pregnant?
why would you ask this here right now?
No,
What is the point of this?
this is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Now you gotta get them out of the chat. Out of the chat because you want to be stupid. Um
Where's the like? I'm about to look for
they
the.
changed it.
Oh,
They changed how StreamYard is. You know how you could press the thing to get them out? They changed the settings with the
like
new
mad
update.
inappropriate, yo.
But anyway, um what can we all do to
Let me step away before I curse this person out.
people are just assholes and it doesn't matter. It doesn't like people just don't give a shit. It just goes to show you people just don't give a shit about nobody. So anyway, what can we all do so that we're prepared for this in our life? One, like I said, talk to your family about your wishes because nobody has an expiration date. You know, we all have expiration dates, but we don't know when, right? Death has no age. So talk to your family members about your wishes. Stop acting like we all don't have an end date. You know, so I think that's good with my family. We always talk about, well, when I die, I want this, and when I die, I want this. So talk about that with your family. It's very, very important, you know, and financially plan for it, you know. So your family is not sitting up here putting up a GoFundMe and going to people's houses and begging people for money. You know, everyone needs to know that a funeral is expensive, okay? And you got to have the coins. You have to have the coins. Okay. And it's very sad to see people out here, you know, asking for money. So you definitely want to start and of course take pictures. Of course, take the pictures, take the videos, leave the voicemails. I'm not saying everybody go out tonight and start preparing for your death, but just be mindful of that. When someone asks you, take a picture with your daughter, take a picture with your son, take a picture with your brothers and sisters. Do that. Okay. Just remember what I said tonight. Everybody, please. You don't have to go out and start making a whole YouTube channel, but a simple picture. Everybody have the ability to take pictures on their phone. So, y'all done really pissed Richard off. Y'all up here talking about his wife. You know, absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, we can celebrate life with the memories, and that's all we're left with. Because one day we all gonna just be a memory. We are all just gonna be a memory one day. And this is definitely I've had loss before, but this is like the hardest hitting loss of my life. I saw my dad's last voicemail. I'll never ever delete it. Shaking those digital cups. Yes, it's shaking your digital cup. Hello, good evening, Jazzy. Sorry to hear about your dad. I know how you feel, but I will pray for you and your family. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. Carly said Venus. I got a weird visual of that Venus. My parents are 91 and 89. God bless them. And my sisters and I had discussions about the plan. It was hard. It's very necessary. It's very necessary. That is a blessing your parents are still around for 81 and 91 and 89. What a blessing. Thank you, Denise. Irreplaceable. There's nothing in the world ever going to replace my father. Nothing. There's no amount of money, no amount of tears, no amount of condolences, no matter hugs, no amount of talking about it. Nothing is ever, I'm always going to have this void. I'm always going to be hurt. I'm always going to cry. I'm always going to be sad, you know? But I have to pick up the pieces. I still have to be Jasmine. I still have to be a mother. I still have to be a wife. I still have to be who I am for myself. And I still have to be a daughter to my mother and a sister to my sister. Sister to my sister? Yeah. Sister to my sister, you know? But we have to just be there for each other. And that's all we can do. That's all we can do. I've already told my daughter what I want. I'm a bus driver like your dad. And I told her where to go and how to do it with my job. Yeah, you have to. You have to. No, I have no problem. I have no idea who that is. Thank you, college mom. My daughter and I take pictures every time we see, as you should, Carla. And Carla, thank you so much for coming to my dad's wake, and Gina and everyone. You know, I was surprised. I was so surprised to see some of the people that are here in the chat that live in New York that came and showed up. Like, I was like, wow, y'all really like me. Like, you guys, like for you to show up, not for something cruise related, that really shows like you guys really support us, and I really appreciate it. I really truly appreciate Lynetta for sending the basket of flowers to the funeral home. It was very, very, very nice. Thank you, Lynetta.
Oh, it really
and
showed
Hollis.
that you guys are definitely our extended family. When we say,
Yes.
you know, we call each other cruising cousins and all that. We call each other like family, right? But to show up for us in these moments, it means so much, and it really proves that we are family.
Yes. And you know, shout out to Leslie Ann, shout out to Miss Carolyn, shout out to Lisa, um, Nisi. Thank you guys all. Michelle, you know, everyone that truly came and just came into support. That really means so much. I love taking pictures and making videos with my family. Everyone comes to me for pictures. Now my son takes the pictures. It's important. I always tell my family we only have pictures and memories because some auntie or uncle was in the background back in 1992 taking those pictures. I'm always the one with my phone out snapping away.
It's okay to be that guy.
Yes, it's okay. Every family got that one person that's gonna take that picture, and that person is always appreciated. And
Hello,
cheers,
guys.
and cheers to you guys, because I need a drink at this point. I hate pictures. My dad would always love taking pictures. I always try to escape from the pictures. Oh, how I wish I took every single picture. You just never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, one thing. So we've said this. If you watch our videos, well, I guess you do if you hear it. But one thing we say about the picture package when we talk about picture packages on cruises is we have never. Sometimes we've paid for picture packages $250. And that sounds a little bit crazy for you to go on your cruise and pay that much, but we've never regretted having picture packages or buying pictures on cruises. In the moment, you're always like,
damn, $200, $250.
Like, $100, Jasmine, $150, this and that. But you don't regret the pictures later on. You really don't.
You don't. You never regret it. You never look back and say, why the hell did I buy a picture package? You love looking back on those pictures, framing them, putting around your home. It's really nice.
The money that you pay for that picture package, it does come and go. But those actual pictures and memories
is forever.
That is forever.
It is forever. So tomorrow, go on and take out pictures. Start taking pictures. I don't care.
Picture package, guys.
Buy the picture package. Take the pictures. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all the pictures. I have some really nice. I have stuff that I haven't. So many pictures with my father.
And so professional pictures too. You know, including the ones we've taken on the cruises, the professional ones, including the ones with Sharik, professional. Just really, really beautiful stuff to have to look back on. You don't regret it.
Yes. Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate for the report. Thank you very much. Yes, make memories, plan for the unexpected, and live with a purpose. You're absolutely right. Keywords, live with a purpose. I've told my family where to find my wishes so they don't have to worry about me when I am gone. Oh, sister. Pray for your family. Lost my mom when she was 52 and I was 30. Oh my goodness. My condolences to you. May she continue to look over you. Right. Bus operator. Excuse me. They're not called bus drivers. They're bus operators.
You want to say that while you pops co-workers here?
Yes. I had to create a file on my computer when I was diagnosed with cancer because I'm the one who keeps everyone together and I didn't trust them to do what I wanted right. But thank God I am still here. Amen. Amen. And shout out to the new
Yeah.
Miss Melanin and C.
This is the latest and the greatest, guys.
The latest and the greatest.
Mhm.
Shout out to her, Jaleisha. Yes, you can have that. Okay. Shout out to her.
MES 3.5.
Danelle says, I'm so sorry. I lost my father and brother recently, so I know how it feels. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. We are New York fam. My New York fam come through. Like we may live in Atlanta, but you guys got to remember we are from New York, like real New Yorkers, okay? And our New York audience goes hard.
It goes so hard.
My daughter refused to talk about it, so I have a contingency person to execute my. Well, at least you have someone. Always have someone. You have a plan. That's right, Jazzy. Stay strong. I can't wait to get to meet you and your family. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. And let me add someone know where your important information is located. Make a file or email to a trusted person with your info so you don't have to scrounge around looking for info. Very true. Venus said real family. Do I hear plans for a Father's Day cruise? No. No Father's Day cruise. We actually do have something booked for ourselves that was already booked, but it's not Father's Day. It's like a couple of days after. Actually, it's like 2 days after or something like that. Whatever. It's right around Father's Day that we go on a cruise.
Well, I know my kids won't be there with me, so.
Well, we don't have to give. It's not a secret. We're going to Greece. We have a group going out to Greece. CEOs at Sea. And that's June 22nd. So I don't know when Father's Day is. So somebody type it in the chat. So I know I'll be in Greece. Okay. Ain't nothing like family. Hello, Diana.
Hey, Diana.
How are you? Also consider using a passport manager or vault and give access to the important folks. That way they'll be able to access your bank accounts. Absolutely. I already told. I only have like 2 or 3 passwords I always use, and they're pretty easy for people to figure out. Jazzy, you're a little sister to me. I made sure Venus was going to have a support at the pre-mixer for 3.5. Thank you, Kelly. And thank you for being so supportive throughout the cruise. I really, really appreciate it and being here for us. Rich went to get cocktails. He had to. He was over it. Michael says, I lost my mom when I was 17, and 10 years later, I'm still learning to grow and live without her. But the memories, the voicemails, and lessons keep me going. I know it'll be the same for you. Oh my gosh, Michael, that's hard.
Sorry for your loss, Michael.
I'm so sorry for your loss. That's hard to lose a parent as a teenager. You're still growing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's very hard. You know, I almost feel like selfish for being upset because I'm a grown woman, but it don't matter what age, because, you know, when you see people lose their parents as children. Royce, turn that light off, and the one in the hallway. Thank you.
It's truly just not a good time.
It's never a good time.
I mean, your parent could be 99 years old. It's going to hurt just as bad.
Mm-hmm. Picture package are so worth it. When one is, one 8x10 is like $30, so you might as well get the picture package because you're gonna like more than one picture.
You know what the gem is when they have those digital packages. Like if you could get all the digital images, that's where it's at.
Oh, yeah, we love a digital image.
Disney,
MSC,
Royal, yeah. Those, that's
Carnival has it on certain ships.
Princess had that with the Princess.
Oh, Princess was, and the pictures came out very nice,
high quality,
very good quality.
Skin tones is on point.
They did a good job on Princess.
I don't know what kind of filter they were slapping on those pictures. But,
I mean, our skin, it was skinning. Yeah. I regret the Alaska picture we got taken on the edge. The photo put a heavy blur on our faces like we were covered in wrinkles. Oh, what the hell? That is terrible.
Damn, guys.
I started getting the pictures from the cruise because of y'all with my granddaughter and my aunt. Yes, you should.
We've been preaching that for years because we've gotten it for years. We've gotten it since the girls were babies.
Disney pictures are the best. Thank you guys for telling me it was worth it, because I love the Disney. If you go on Disney Cruise Line, you don't get the picture package. You already
paid all that money. Be real.
You don't already put all that money.
Fork out another $200-300, whatever.
You might as well. You might as well fork out the extra $200-300 because the pictures with the characters.
You got it. Else you wouldn't be going on Disney.
Right. The pictures with the characters. Then they put like magical stuff on certain pictures.
It's not the same with your phone.
It's not the same.
Even though they let you take with your phone.
And they do let you. And I will give Disney that. Disney allows you to take out your phone and take the picture with Mickey Mouse while the photographer is standing there. You know, you don't have to sneak or anything. They allow you to do it.
You know, a lot of cruise lines are funny with that.
Carnival.
Yeah.
royal.
Terry argued with the dude.
Oh yeah, he was like, "That's not a rule."
He said that's not a real rule, and he kept recording.
It's really not a real rule. That they get tight. Like, how are you guys mad that I'm vlogging you taking pictures and I have the picture package? I have the picture package.
It's crazy. They get so used to following that rule that they
yeah. I'm still gonna vlog. Hey, Rich and Jazzy, you two are looking great. I've been praying for you and family. Thank you so much, Desiree. I really appreciate it. Sid, man, there's always picture package. They're professionals, black and white and color. I bet Sydney is
she's gonna get those
loves
pictures.
her pictures. Shout out to Lori, Staten Island love. Shout out to Staten Island. Are you guys going back to Alaska one day? We were just talking about that with the members, how I think that the people who saw us through the Alaska group cruise saw how much we had a great time this past July and was kind of like, damn, maybe I should have gone. It was actually nice.
I think there was a lot of regret for not going to Alaska.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Karen. I appreciate it. It was a lot of regret of people not going to Alaska. So we will go back to Alaska. We just don't know when. And if I do go back to Alaska, I would like, if it's not for my own personal trip, if it's for my personal trip, it will be Disney. I always want to do that Disney Alaska.
That's my number one.
Yeah.
If I had to choose, that's my number one.
I want to do a Disney Alaska cruise.
What's your number two?
I want to see what Virgin is doing. Like, I got to see it.
I know they go to Sitka.
Yeah, I got to see what Virgin is giving.
And I heard it's really beautiful there.
Number two will be Virgin. But if I'm doing a group cruise, it would definitely be Princess.
It doesn't have to be. I'll tell you why. Because Holland America.
I can't tell you if I like Holland America or not. I can't say. No,
but you gotta remember there's different routes.
Yeah, I know they have another route.
So the way to switch that up, this is what would determine it for me. If I'm gonna do it again, I would want to do something slightly different, and it could be Virgin because Virgin has that other stop.
But doesn't Princess have a different itinerary? It's not like when we were out there we saw Princess.
It's the exact same itinerary.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Because if you don't know, guys, like we went on the Sun Princess, and while we did have some issues on there, it's a really good ship overall. If they could get the customer service issues, if the customer service issues can get under control, it's a good ship. It has a lot of potential. So if they got it right in Alaska, it could really be a really good ship. However, because of that customer service, they don't want anything to do with that Celebrity Edge, because that Celebrity Edge was number one, and I could see why they won best ship for Alaska last year.
Yes. Royce, can you please close your door? Thank you. And tell Rain to close hers, please. Thank you. Living in the A, well, adjacent, but born New York City, born and raised, a Trini descent. So you guys are a sense of home for me. Oh, nice. Thank you. Michelle Van says, my condolences to you and your family. You guys are in my prayers. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate it. That's what wills and trusts are for, to take care of all of that. Absolutely. But I do also think that voicing and telling people, instead of having written it down, you know what I'm saying?
It's definitely a good start too, because
clearly it's just legally down, right? Yeah. That's great. But also talk about it.
Yeah. It definitely brings some, I guess, closure to the family.
Oh, Father's Day is June 15th. That's the day.
Oh, the 15th. Okay. Yeah, because Mother's Day is the 10th, I think, of May. Nobody be knowing when Father's Day is. I don't know how y'all get that.
We love and appreciate the fathers.
Y'all be old going all the prefix meals for Mother's Day, Father's Day, nothing.
How
no sale on edible arrangements or nothing, Shit, terrible.
Do you want an edible arrangement this year?
No, hell no. Please don't buy me that. Go get me a cup of fruits from Publix.
You know how Valencia and I feel about you guys. Thank you, Sydney. I really appreciate it. No matter the age, the pain is unfathomable.
Yeah,
it is unfathomable. And I get it. Life happened the way it's supposed to happen, right?
Yeah.
And I don't want to get into, everybody has a different religion, but I do feel like everybody's life is already planned. It's already written. There's nothing you could do about it to change it. You may cut corners, but it's still going to end up to that dead. There's going to end up to that dead end. That end, no matter what. So our lives is already planned. It's already written. So what can you need? Just be good. Be a good person. Do the right thing in life. Make good memories. Be memorable. Like me. She's a memorable girl. Because if I ever go away, honey, you're gonna always remember me. Play that at my funeral, by the way. Okay, so so you know, you have to just continue to live your life and enjoy every moment. We all gonna have our ups and downs. And I think in life you are supposed to bury your parents, right? Because how horrible would it be for, there's people here who had to bury their children.
Yeah.
A child is supposed to bury their parents. So even though I feel like my dad, it happened so early, right? The same thing for you, your dad, how old was he when he passed away?
51.
It's so young, but if it was the other way around, it would be even worse.
Yeah. I think it all comes down to it's just bad any way you take it, man. Any way you slice it, it's just bad. It's just a bad time for anyone.
Lori says my dad needs a double lung transplant and a kidney. It has been hard. Oh my gosh. I pray that he can get that transplant, the kidney. Oh, that is hard. My thoughts and prayers is with your father. That's a lot. They still daddy and mommy no matter what age you are.
Yeah, that's true.
Still, yes. I call my parents mommy and daddy. Okay, I don't care how old I get. They always gonna be mommy and daddy. MSC's digital package is usually a really good price. MSC's digital package is a good price.
They might be the best value in town for many things, but especially that picture package.
Yes.
And they have the floating photographer on MSC, which is, I just love that because nobody does that.
And the Disney
and it's
magic
included.
Shot. The magic shots. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Know.
The magic shots are great. They're beautiful.
She got plenty of magic shots. That's why she knows. She has purchased plenty of magic shots.
In transition, time doesn't heal all wounds. It gives you time to smile about the memories of the love special moments. Absolutely. I'm so glad you mentioned Carnival because I just assumed all their ships offer digital pictures. I would have set myself up. No.
And you get on those old ones.
You are not. You're going to go be looking at your pictures and people are
taking pictures of pictures and getting yelled at and all kinds of stuff. It's great.
Not all the ships have the digital. And you'll know once you sign into your app if it says buy digital pictures. If it don't have no digital, the word digital ain't there, then that ship ain't updated.
You going on an old ship?
You going on an old ship and you're going to have to buy the prints.
Yeah.
I am one of them. Hello, Rich and Jazzy from Travel Cake Tips. Some people do something special every year in honor of someone who has passed to remember them in a special way. Maybe add something to your t-shirts in memory of your dad. Maybe.
Yeah. I think we'll figure out the right thing.
Yeah, we'll figure out something. I don't know. I told my mom. My mom had said something that she wanted like a pin to put on her lanyard or something. I was like, I don't know if that's really, if my father would be like, yeah, put me on a t-shirt. Like, I know my father.
Yo, he'd be real quick.
He'd be like, yo,
I know you didn't put my face on a
I know you ain't put my face on a t-shirt. Like,
yo, he'd be tight. He'd be so tight.
Venus, do you think daddy would want his face on a t-shirt?
He will.
It's a little much. I mean, for my father, I know how my father is. My father, one thing about my father, he was a dresser. Okay, dressed down.
But don't put his face on a pin.
I
don't know if that's
casual or dressed up. My father was a dressing man. You want to tell me my father had more clothes than women? Okay,
I got
more
an idea what she
women.
could wear, but not.
But this is why I have a man like him. Richard has more clothes than women, more shoes than women, more sneakers than a lot of like.
Let's put my business out there.
It's I just got with what I'm used to. What I'm used to. And I definitely adopted my father's shopping addiction. I think my father is definitely worse than my mother.
Hell yeah. You just figured that out? He be hiding clothes. Your mother don't hide clothes.
No, she'll come in proudly.
Do you know how much
her bag?
To be real, do you know how much brand new clothes with the tags your mother's about to find? She's gonna be cursing him out.
She already is finding that stuff. I still beat myself up for not going to Alaska. If y'all go again, I'm definitely booking. Yes, you should have came, Pamela.
It was a good one.
It was a good one. Thank you, Travel Cake Trips. And please, no one be offended. If that is what you do for your family member and put the face on the t-shirt, whatever way that you guys want to.
And I think that comes with everything we're saying, guys. Please.
Please don't take anything to offense.
I think so. There's a few things there. There's that. But in anything we say, including try to put this the right way. Just don't be offended by when we say things because of our personal situation.
Yeah.
I just think back on, if Jasmine says something about my dad was here, we talked about with your cousins when we talked about you said your dad was here your whole life and that had them in tears.
Oh yeah.
It was absolutely not
because
to
I said
offend.
I had a
Right.
father in my life my whole life, and I said it at his funeral, and some of my cousins didn't. So I didn't, but no, they weren't offended.
No.
They were
But
saying
so she had some cousins there that lost their dad at a very early age, and they were absolutely in tears because they did not have
no, they didn't lose him. He just wasn't in their life.
He wasn't. Oh, I'm sorry. So he wasn't in
He's
their
still
life.
very much alive.
Wow, this just got really awkward. Very awkward. I'm just gonna keep pushing. So I thought the man was dead, but they were, it wasn't to offend anyone. It was just that Jasmine. Damn, this got bad. Jasmine was speaking from her heart and her own personal situation. It is not to discount anyone's other situation. I just wanted to say that.
No,
I didn't think it was gonna go this route.
No, let's just
move on.
We're not offending anyone. No.
Next.
But a lot of things that we say could offend people. I get
people
it.
be offended about everything.
I always offended about anything. So it is what it is. You take it offense, you take it offense. God damn it. I'm not trying to offend you. This is just my own personal thing. Seeing your family's lovely home, Goldman, I realized I don't have enough pics of my dad. The love your family displays is a blessing. Thank you so much, Lulu. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. No, seriously, I really do. Thank you. You got to take those pictures. Take those pictures. Take those videos. You're going to appreciate it. I'm going to start cruising so much really soon. Well, let us know, Lori.
Come through, Lori.
Come on, Lori. And even if you don't want to come on a group cruise and you want to book your own private family trip, your own vacation, your own solo trip, hit me up, girl. I got you. Y'all need to try Holland so I can see if I'm a try.
You want us to take that out first?
Really, Anna?
No, we do. It is on our radar. We gotta get. It
is on our radar. We have to get on there. Like if I get on, I would love to squeeze it in this year.
Yo, I really heard that they'd be doing Alaska justice.
You trying to go back to Alaska this year?
I'm not.
Let me tell you. I just bought Rain and Royce.
I heard that they do really
fly North Face jacket and sweatpants. North Face. It was on sale at Macy's. Guys, Macy's.
What car did you put that on?
Macy's has a North Face sale. I used it from my money that I get paid from my collabs that goes into my personal account. Thank you. So anyway,
so the price will be anonymous.
The price will be anonymous. But anyway, it just came today.
Let's see where this is going.
North Face. If you have small kids, North Face, Macy's.com. They have some good stuff. Like you get North Face jackets, coats, sweatpants, and stuff like that. Go on Macy's.com if you have. They got
bought that with your own money because I told.
Do you inform your YouTube subscribers of upcoming cruises? I'm not on other platforms. I'm going to post all of our group cruises tomorrow.
However, on our live stream,
we talk about it here. We're going to talk about it tonight.
Yeah, this weekly live stream this is normally a weekly live stream.
We normally live stream every Friday.
And what we do is at some point of the live, especially at the end of the live, which to be honest, sometimes it could be 4 hours. But at the end of the live, at some point, we will go through every single group cruise we have upcoming. So, if you want to join us on a group cruise. And we also do members only group cruises for our YouTube members.
And the next two are very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. So if you
won't know if you're not a member.
How cheap is our membership?
You can be a member on this YouTube channel for as low as $1.99.
To me, that's too low. I'm worth more than $1.99. I'm worth more than $1.99.
So I considered changing it, but here's the problem: I would literally have to cancel everyone.
I don't want to cancel all the people because you guys really.
And that's kind of messed up.
That's messed up. I'm not. We can't change it at this point. Yeah. But I'm gonna just let you know I'm worth more than $1.99. Like literally, we give out free cruises. Do you guys know that we've given out? How many free cruises have we given out thus far? Let's name the people.
No, we're not gonna do it.
Okay, then let's not name the people, but we've given out at least.
You was about to name the first person, weren't you?
Catherine Koo!
Did she get a free cruise?
Catherine Koo got a free cruise.
Boom. That's one. All right, no more.
But Catherine doesn't give a damn.
We've given out.
She'll sit here with a smile on her face. Yes, I did get a free cruise.
How about this? We'll make it. a little more.
Catherine, remember Test Kitchen? How I looked around the table and said, all of you at this table have gotten a free cruise from me. And y'all all just started.
I was mad drunk. I don't remember that. Did you say that? Yo, I
looked at everyone at the table and I said, I was drunk as hell. And I looked around.
I must have been mad.
And
drunk.
I said,
I didn't even hear that.
All of y'all MFers.
I was going to say, I know you used that word.
I said, it was a table of 11. You all have cruise for free off of us. And they all started dying laughing. They said, true.
Hey, at least they appreciate it.
But every one of them are deserving of it.
They all appreciate it and they all deserve.
They all deserve. And there's a reason why they all got it at that particular time in life. So I appreciate them.
Yeah, they there and they all got it for free because we love them all.
Yeah, so. I appreciate them. And it wasn't that particular cruise that they were on that was necessarily free.
No, in general.
But in general. But I did say that, and Venus reminded me, and she was like, "You were so drunk." It was after the cocktail party. The cocktail party when you have unlimited drinks, and then
I'm so glad I went to bed.
My sugar mama Catherine Cool bought me the drink pairing.
That's why I had to go to bed.
Catherine bought me.
She bought all of us.
She bought us the drink pairing at Test Kitchen. If you guys ever go on Virgin Voyages, get the cocktail drink pairing.
We say that every time, but
I don't want to walk out wasted.
I don't know. We started off vlogging in there, and I don't know if we finished vlogging, guys.
We did a whole. And continue to. Vanessa had to finish.
Oh, I
continue
saw
to
it.
live a rich and jazzy life. Bye, guys.
We gotta do better.
I don't know how these vlogs are gonna come out.
We're gonna.
I don't know how 3.5 vlogs gonna come out, but we vlogged.
We go on voiceover that joint.
We vlogged. The Edge class ships are so beautiful and clean. The Beyond was phenomenal.
It is.
Oh, we do go on an Edge class ship this year. I'm not gonna tell you guys when, but we do.
We're gonna be living our best life, yo.
I've completely forgot about that cruise.
We just talked about what is our personal trip. You know
that is a personal trip.
We got one.
We got one.
Don't invite nobody. Don't tell nobody.
No, we can't invite anyone. Maybe I'll invite my mom.
Did we just say that? Now she won't hear me. Now she will slap the hell out of me.
Wait. When I talk to her, she's gonna be like, "Well, what cruise is it?" After I told her 1,000,001 times. Okay, but she probably forgot. So very sorry for your loss. He is in your heart forever. I lost my mama when I was 30 and she was 48. It has been 24 years and I miss her every day. Thank God for giving him to you. First, our unhealthy life. I am so sorry for your loss. She lost your mom so young and your mom was so young. Wow, that is very, very hard. And I pray that she is continuing to look over you and that you have strength to remember your mother and the memories and her teachings and her blessings that she put on you. And you're right. I will say this. When I saw my father in the hospital deceased, I thank God. That was one of the first things. I thank God for giving him life and making him my father. Yeah. I had to thank God because you know why? I think that we all need to be grateful for what we have. If today was our last day today, are you going to thank God for it? No matter what you're going through right now, no matter what it is, you have to stop and you have to thank God that he saw you through to this day. Can I get an amen? As I put the liquor aside.
Yo, you gotta
get an amen.
It don't work like that.
Okay. No, seriously, I'm not a preacher or anything, but I just felt like
it's a fact.
You gotta really be grateful. Man, if today was my last day, it better not be. Oh, wait.
No way, yo.
Better not be. But if it was, man, have I lived. Man, am I grateful.
I told this to one of my coworkers who
I am grateful.
Everybody I work weekends and I don't I work weekends and every time I go to work, people be like, "Oh, long time. I saw you 2 weeks ago." But anyway, I was telling someone, I actually haven't seen you in like a month and a half because I've had all these things going on. And I said, "You remember how I kept preaching to you about living your best life and not waiting till you retire?" And I said, "I'm not telling you this to book you on a cruise. I'm absolutely not soliciting. I'm telling you, like, you truly cannot wait until, well, I'm gonna I'm just going to work another like 10 years. Then I'm going to be lit. I'm going to have this. I'm going to have this. I'm going to have that. I'm going to have all this stuff together. I'm going to have my shit together. And I'm going to go to this. I'm going to go to here. I'm going to go to Greece. I'm going to go all these places I always wanted to go. If you can make it happen before that, just make it happen.
Make it
Because you don't know
happen.
when you're not going to be able to go. That's number one. Number two, Greece is not the same when you're 82
Versus
or you're
42.
42. Okay, there is a big difference. So you gotta know that too. You gotta be able to find that sweet spot of enjoyment and being, um, living your life at the same time and working and handling your business at the same time. You got to find that sweet spot where you can do both. But you gotta live in the process, guys. You can't just go to work and come home and go to sleep.
And I remember telling my parents that. I was like, listen, y'all better live your life.
Yeah.
Y'all retired. And they did. They traveled. They did love to go to the casino. My father would go to the jazz. My father is big into jazz music. Huge in all of his friends.
But he was doing that while he was working also.
Right.
And
and my father would go to a jazz fest twice a year, like one in like Delaware or Maryland, and then he would go to Panama City. And that one he had planned. And it's so sad. He had his tickets in his book bag that he bought here.
It's crazy because he traveled here with the tickets in his backpack.
Yeah. So
yeah, but you gotta find that balance, guys, and just learn how to. You gotta learn how to enjoy as you go, and don't keep. Oh well, I just need another 10 years. I need another 20 years. You got to balance it out both. Yeah. And you got to. I'm not saying it needs to be exotic and go to Bali. I'm not saying that at all.
It could be you going to Atlantic City.
It does not even have to be a cruise. I know we cruise a lot. That doesn't mean that's not what I'm saying at all.
Something simple.
It just means enjoying your life.
City.
It means going out
on the beach, driving to your local beach and sitting there.
The restaurant in your neighborhood
that you always feel like it's so expensive, and one day you want to try it.
Exactly. Go there.
There's a steakhouse that, oh my gosh, that restaurant, I know my bill is going to be $250. So what?
Your birthday next year, I want you to book that steakhouse and go there.
Book it.
It's going to cost you $300. But
get a nice glass of wine, get an appetizer, get a steak, get a dessert, and enjoy yourself. So now you can say, I went to that steakhouse and I enjoyed it and it was nice. Because what are you holding on to that money for? Yeah. What are you holding on to it for? You know what happens? Once you're all gone, all that shit that you bought, everything is just going to be there.
It just sits there.
It just sits there. It sits there. So you better go out with a bang. Oh, I didn't realize the Edge won an award for
best ship for Alaska for 2024.
I went with Holland America for Alaska, and it was wonderful. The service, the food, and education was great.
So where I hear to really shine is the education. They have a naturist that comes on board. No, they have like full blown classes, and you learn about what goes on in Alaska more.
That's nice. We love education.
No, it's a good thing. Yeah.
I like education. I know I like to joke. She got 2 degrees for nothing.
So when I went on a Holland America Alaska cruise, they were announcing overhead that there was whales on the left side of the ship. Well, port side, starboard, and people were literally like, "Oh shoot, there's whales over there," and go.
You mean on our group cruise?
Not on that. Not on the celebrity.
Because Fane was texting in the chat.
Whales. He sure was.
Fane was the educator.
He was our naturist.
Fane was the naturist.
Yo, between Fane and Damien.
Port side, guys. I just seen a whale sighting.
we can't take Damien back to Alaska. He just keeps crying.
Oh my gosh, Damien. God is beautiful. I mean, this is really just
he had me crying.
I mean, I was like, you're absolutely right. God is real. He's here. Like, I mean, Damien really just touched you. You guys will see Damien crying in the vlogs. Damien, you still here? I mean, you really was just into it. And I love that. I love when people just really get into it.
I bet you Damien probably going back to Alaska next year or this year.
Yeah. Don't do that, Rich. We love Father's Day. And they do talk about them on live. I am one of them, regretting not going to Alaska with the group. My husband never wanted to go. Now he wants to go. You got to go. Disney Vision says, let's go on Utopia.
Utopia is good.
Utopia is a great cruise. We went, and it's very nice. A great short cruise.
One of the best ships out, to be real.
I wish that I can hop on Utopia before I go on my next cruise, but it just doesn't work out. Those edible arrangements are horrible. I like edible arrangements. I actually got some. Shout out to PETA for sending me an edible arrangement. Shout out to Sharice and PETA for sending my mom an edible arrangement.
Oh,
that
really
was
nice.
very, very
Thank
nice.
You
I mean, you guys really, my cruising family, and you'll see Sharice Love in the comments. They sent my mom an edible arrangement. PETA sent Venus. PETA sent me, my mom, all to 3 different addresses.
That's really nice.
Like, you guys really, really, I can't believe people really like us like that. Like, it really is really so nice that genuinely you guys care about us and genuinely was concerned and generally see us as real people, you know, because that's all we are. We're just real people with a YouTube channel.
And when you come on our group cruise, you definitely understand that we're just there.
We're just
like
there,
you.
just like you. I'll be sitting down with you like, oh, wow. We are just regular people that just so happens to have an audience that comes on our group cruises, you know? And I never think that I'm here and you're here. We all on the same playing field. We all going through the same trials and tribulations. May not be the exact same, but we all have the same journeys in life.
Got the same struggles, guys.
Same struggles, all at different times. Okay, Jazzy, you are wearing that color. Is orange my color?
Yo, it gotta be.
It gotta be. You know how some people like a color really brings them out? I mean, you guys have never complimented me more than ever.
I mean, man, they don't be talking about that badly about you.
I will say orange is a hard color to like purchase.
Well, you always feel like you're shopping for Halloween.
Right. You ladies, am I wrong? Do you go into a store and be
it's always like Thanksgiving, Halloween.
Right. Do you go and be like, oh, that's a nice orange blouse.
Summertime orange. No.
Right. I did wear orange on the past group cruise, but orange is a hard color to get. It is. But I'm going next.
If you booked on MSC 5.5, you better get your orange because we come
orange swimwear. Go on and get your orange swimwear because we're running back the
theme. Already know it's a theme. It's a theme, guys. It's gotta happen.
Start shopping now. Orange swimwear if you're coming on 5.5.
Just don't waste no time.
I love your spirit, Jazzy and Richie. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. Expedition Janio says, oh my gosh, I miss y'all. Just came home and so glad to see you guys tonight. You're on the money. I live your life. We pretty much have maybe a good 30 years left. There is no time to waste. I mean, I don't have 30 years left, honey. But
you got 130 left?
I got a good 70. Okay. I got a good 70. 106. But no.
Yeah, that's when we going?
That's when we going. We go. I already told you how we're going to go. Together.
I'm not jumping off the cruise ship.
You're not supposed to tell everybody.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Why you tell everybody? Now every cruise we go on, they're going to be patrolling us. We can't get a balcony cabin.
It was a joke, guys. Please don't ban us.
But when we turn 100, you better watch out for us.
All right. You better ban us
then. But thank you so much, Expedition Giant. You're absolutely right. You know, there's no time. There's no time to waste. No time to waste. Hello. He said, did someone say MSC? I'm awake. You know what? You are awake. You are the person you're the reason why we're going to break it to the next segment tonight. Go ahead, Rich.
On the next segment. All right. So, guys, we have a huge announcement coming in tonight.
How did you forget?
Coming in hot,
guys. It's time to change up the topic.
We're gonna switch gears real quick. We're just gonna go ahead and skip this whole thing.
Oh my gosh! But I'll come back to it.
No, we're not. So,
oh my gosh!
I know you'll be okay. So
they said dark brown skin tone looks great in orange. Venus said 106 years of Jasmine. Yes, 106 years. Be prepared. How old would you be?
Damn.
I don't know people that live to 100 and Venus. You're gonna be gone.
You're gonna be 113 suffering.
I don't know. I don't know nobody lives to 113. Venus. I see you at the crossroads.
If Jasmine's still torturing you,
I'm not gonna sing it.
Abusing you at that age.
But Venus, literally, she abused me when I was a child. When my gerbil died, and put it in a Ziploc bag and walked around our room and sang Bone Thugs and Harmony. And she thought it was funny, and she gave it a What did you do after you put it in a Ziploc bag, by the way?
Garbage.
You put it in a garbage in the kitchen?
In a regular garbage.
111. Your math is terrible. It is. I was not a mathematician. She went to school for theater.
Damn.
It is what it is. Okay. What are we drinking? We are drinking.
Wait, I thought y'all was 7 years apart. How old are...
We're not 7 years apart. We're 5 years apart.
I'm sorry. That's me and Crystal. I'm sorry. I confused the sisters.
We're 5, maybe 5.5. Not even 5.5, like 5. Venus, how many years apart we are? But anyway, dang Jasmine.
So let's go back to let's just finish the story first before we switch gears. First of all, no.
No, I'm not gonna click out. Just go ahead. Go ahead and talk.
You had a gerbil.
No, we've already talked about it. Lisa, may she rest in peace.
So the gerbil's name was Lisa? You named your gerbil Lisa?
Now let me tell you why I named her Lisa.
Wait,
Saved by the Bell. I loved Lisa Turtle. I was a Lisa Turtle girl. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then I don't know what to tell you.
Lisa Turtle is fly. But why? What?
So I named her Lisa.
But that's like a human name. You think you should name the gerbil something
Nope.
else?
This is what I mean. Representation matters. There was not many black girls that was that girl on TV, and I loved Lisa Turtle.
All right, so Lisa Turtle, everybody knows who she is.
Yes.
Everybody loves her for the most part. Okay. How did you discover that Lisa?
Good idea, Christine. Go ahead.
Didn't make it. What did you walk into? How did it go?
We came home one evening.
Where did you go?
We were at Auntie Debbie's house.
Okay.
I remember this. We went to Auntie Debbie's house, and we were, we at your family member's house, and you're there late night.
Yeah.
You come home, and you thinking that your gerbil is asleep, but she wouldn't move.
But she was asleep, but like sleep.
She was gone, babe.
How did you know she was like?
She wasn't moving.
She wasn't breathing. Okay.
Venus, how did you pick?
Were you looking for the chest to rise?
Now, Venus, I will say this. Now that I think back on it.
Wait, how old were you and Venus?
I was probably around 7, and Venus.
What did you just call her? We gotta we'll be back. Ew.
Woo.
Stop. Wait. All right.
That's okay.
All right. Come on. Let's focus here, guys. Let's focus. We gotta focus.
Venus, I know you got made fun of in school.
Okay.
I know you had to get made fun of. She said, "This is why we don't need 106 years of Jasmine." Trying to kill me off?
We're gonna start over. We're gonna go halfway through in the middle of the story.
All right.
Focus here now.
I was about 7 years old.
Okay.
So that means Venus was about 12.
Okay. Okay, so we're everybody has this in their head, right? Venus is 12, Jasmine is 7. They come home.
We seen the
Where
gerbil.
did you guys go?
We were just at Auntie Debbie's house.
Auntie Debbie's house.
Mm-hmm.
You come home. The gerbil is sleeping.
The gerbil's sleeping. We wake up the next morning.
Wait. Do you know they call me? Okay.
You do know that's what they called me in the 2nd grade. I'm triggered.
Oh, no. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right.
Sorry for bringing up a soft spot. Venus.
Okay. So you come home. Gerbil's not breathing. What are your parents saying?
I don't remember.
They didn't care.
They really didn't care. I promise you my parents did not care.
Okay. They didn't care.
And Auntie Candy bought me that gerbil. I will never.
Nice of her.
Auntie Candy bought me the gerbil because Ashley had a gerbil, and I used to go to Auntie Candy's house and see Ashley with this gerbil. So Venus, right? Auntie Candy bought me the gerbil, so she bought me the gerbil, and she bought the tank. She bought everything. Auntie Candy bought everything.
All the supplies, the
Venus, you know, because I know my mother didn't buy, but my mother was not buying this. It was a nice tank.
Right, because you can't just buy the gerbil. You got to have the setup.
Venus, Auntie Candy was the one who bought her this. She bought it because Ashley had it. And Auntie Candy came with the gerbil and she gave us this gerbil. My parents had nothing to do with this.
Okay. So you came
Venus
home.
said, yes, she bought the gerbil, but it didn't even last a whole year. It did not last a whole year.
How long? Okay, a couple months. Even think less than a year.
It was like maybe 2 months. It was very short. Very short, this gerbil lived.
Okay, so
I feel like I don't even talk to Auntie Candy about this. Auntie Candy did buy me this gerbil. She's probably watching this right now.
But anyway, we're gonna need Auntie Candy to.
My mother would never gone out. Oh, my father, they put me like, why am I bringing a mouse in the house?
I'm almost scared for Auntie Candy to weigh in on this because
she did. She bought me this gerbil. So anyway,
when the gerbil died,
tank
that night. Let's go through this now. You realize
I had
the
it for
gerbil.
A while. It had a little wheel.
No, but don't worry about all that.
And remember, Venus, when we were sleeping, we would hear her run on the wheel. I could still hear the sound of her running on that wheel. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So let's move on from the sound on the wheel. There's no more sound on the wheel.
Richard, I told you I came home and she was dead in the corner of the cage.
What occurred at this time?
So we went to sleep.
And you just left the gerbil in the cage. Okay. Next day. What happened?
Next morning,
my
mother went to work.
Okay, so you and Venus in the house.
Me and Venus in the house because 90s kids. You're in the house by yourself.
Right, you could have been 2 years old. You'd be in the house alone. Okay, so go ahead.
Right, there was no laws against this. Okay,
right. Go ahead.
Anyway,
so
we're in the house
home alone.
Me and Venus is home alone.
Is it a Saturday?
It's a Saturday.
Okay, it's a Saturday
or a day off of school, but it has to be like a Saturday. So that gerbil was kind of ghetto. Not gonna lie.
Oh damn.
Okay, so Auntie Candy be living. My Auntie Candy just does whatever she wants. Lets the wind blow in her hair. Okay.
She should be buying kids gerbils and shit. So, all right. So go ahead. So
listen. I don't remember what Venus did. She scooped the gerbil up and put it in a Ziploc bag.
Do you think she held it?
Venus, you tell the story. Did you hold it in your hand? Do you remember this? Were you a savage or did you take a shovel?
Like, did you use
we didn't have no shovel.
Tool? Maybe use a pot spoon. I don't know what you use.
A pot spoon, by the way, is a spoon, guys. That's some real shit.
Is that Caribbean shit?
That is very Caribbean shit. Most of our audience here does not know what a pot spoon
Y'all don't say pot spoon?
Wait. We say a spoon.
Americans don't use pot spoon?
You know I don't say no pot spoon.
No, I didn't know that.
Richard, when do I ever refer to a spoon as a pot spoon? Do I say, "Hey, go get me"? No. I'm cleaning. I'm turning the chicken around in a pot. Go give me a pot spoon. Do I say that?
I mean, that's all I hear. I don't know what you really say, but
I do not. I say, give me a spoon.
So do you think Venus used a kitchen spoon? What is it called?
Venus said, scrolls up. I told the story. Scroll up, she said. She told the story. Keep scrolling up till you find her comment. That's not it. She told the whole story.
The whole story?
We're scrolling, Venus, but I need you to copy and paste. All I see is this is why Jasmine doesn't live to 106.
Well, let me hear Jasmine's side of the story because this is
anyway. So Venus puts the gerbil inside of the Ziploc bag.
In a Ziploc bag.
In a Ziploc bag. She walks around our room. We share a room. Okay. We lived in a 2-bedroom apartment. We share in a room. I'm laying in the bed. Venus walks around the room with the gerbil holding the bag.
She was just waving it around,
just holding it like. So she said, Jasmine, it's time for you to say your goodbyes. Say goodbye to Lisa. We love. Mommy had gloves from work, and I picked her up and put her in a Ziploc bag.
Venus at 12. Venus is a serial killer, guys.
Venus is strange.
Venus
got a little tick to her.
Yeah.
Watch her.
You gotta watch her for Venus.
So, she walks around the room with the gerbil in the bag, and then she's like, Jasmine, say goodbye. Say goodbye to Lisa. And I'm crying. Boom, Lisa, my gerbil. First pet.
She said she took her to the incinerator.
And then she goes, oh, is that what you did? So she was 13. Okay, there we go. So she goes, Bone Thugs and Harmony. I see you at the crossroads, so you won't be lonely. See you at the crossroads, so you won't be lonely.
So she was just never forget
that day.
But wait, she was
holding the gerbil in the Ziploc bag, walking around our bedroom. See you at the crossroads, so you won't be lonely. See you at the crossroads, so you won't be lonely.
So she's just walking around at 13 years old, waving a dead gerbil.
Yes.
And you were like,
and I'm
7, 8 years old.
Imagine Royce.
7, right? 7 years old.
Right. Boo-hoo crying. Boo hoo.
God damn, Venus.
Lisa was gone. I would never see Lisa again.
Sheesh.
And then she took it out in the hallway. If you live in New York City, you know what an incinerator is. Took the thing to the incinerator. And that's it.
Damn,
And
Venus.
that was my first experience with death.
Damn, Venus, you really.
But you know what?
That was hilarious.
Now that I'm a grown woman, I have to appreciate Venus.
I mean, she kept it real with you.
I have to appreciate her. With no parental supervision.
But
We did it, Venus.
But Venus knew who she was dealing with. You.
We did it. You did it.
Not
you gave.
Venus did.
You did.
You didn't do nothing.
I was sobbing, but she gave a proper burial, a proper funeral. And I have to appreciate Venus for that. What a sister. What a sister. Get you a sister like Venus.
Yo, Venus been holding it down.
Always holding it down.
A little crazy, but for the waving and the dead gerbil in the air. But besides that,
can't wait.
Holding it down.
Hold it down. Can't wait till you hold it down this summer and watch your nieces.
Kind of
Traumatic.
Extremely.
Venus, all your missing people were pouring a little liquor out.
Well, we had to leave that part out because she was 13.
Listen.
So,
Venus, do you remember when I won? We talked about this. We talked about this when I was in New York. So I won. This is a really quick story, though. And we're going to move on to something else. So you remember back in the day when you would throw a little golf ball into a bowl with the fishes? So we used to have these fairs. We went to Catholic school.
Wait. You would do what?
You've never been to like a fair at a school or in your neighborhood where they would have the little goldfish bowls and you take a little, not a golf ball because that would kill a fish, but like a little, I don't know what kind of ball those is, like a little bingo ball, little white ball, and you would throw them. And if you throw it and it lands,
and it would give you a fish.
You would get a
fish.
fish.
Yeah. I've seen that at the fairs. Yeah.
So I won a fish. I finally won a fish. The game was probably like $2. I probably won the game. I probably won it for $2. Ping pong ball. There we go. And I won a goldfish. Man, was I happy. So we took the fish home. We put it in a vase because that's all we had, like a vase. So we put it in a vase. Of course, once again, mommy and daddy doesn't care that we have another animal in the house. No fish food, no nothing to give it.
Another fish. Well, this is a fish.
This is first animal.
This is your first fish?
My first fish and only fish. Only fish until I got the fish.
Oh, paprika
from Uncle Eddie's birthday party.
Yeah, right.
Anyway,
my first family gathering.
Yes, that was your first family gathering, and he's been hooked ever since.
Still gathering.
So anyway,
good terms, bad terms.
First family gathering Richard has went to was Auntie Candy's husband, my Uncle Eddie. That was the first family gathering Richard went to when I was in college. He came and picked me up. It was pouring rain in. It was Uncle Eddie's 40th birthday, right? 40th or 50th? Remind me, which one was it? I don't know if it was 40th or 50th. It had to
50th.
Had to be 50th.
50th.
Had to be 50th. Yeah. 50th birthday party. It was a beautiful party.
Really nice.
But the weather sucked. It was in Long Island. And I told Richard, I was dating him at the time. He was like, oh, I was like, my family's having a party. He's like, I'm going to come and pick you up. Anyway, he came and picked me up. Talk about a guy. I just knew he was the one. This man drove from Staten Island all the way out to Suffolk County, Long Island. And if you know how far that drive is on a Friday night, he came and picked me up in a pouring rain, ready to see his boo, ready to see her, and took me to the family party. I ain't never met not a one family member of mine. And we went to the family party, and it was great. We had all you could drink, all you could eat.
I don't know how I don't know where I got the...
And Shannon was the first person to take our very first picture.
Oh, where we were
nanny
down.
Shannon.
I know where
that is our very first picture we ever took together. You know that, right?
Oh, you sure?
That was our very first picture.
Because it was between that
because it was in March, and then we took those pictures on the beach in the summertime.
And I think Crystal took those. Yeah.
Yep. But anyway, back to the fish.
The
fish. We fed it oregano. We thought, hey,
oregano.
Or was it parsley figs? It was parsley, Venus. It wasn't oregano. It was parsley. We fed it parsley or oregano.
How old were you guys?
I was probably in the first grade. We were little.
How old?
I had to be about 6.
Okay, this is before the gerbil story.
This was before the gerbil. And we gave it oregano or parsley because we had no fish food. Man,
where was the fish food at?
The fish ain't even lived 2 days.
You didn't have a little container with the fish food? The little small jar?
No, where am I getting that from?
I mean, your parents saw you coming with a fish day and be like, oh, where the fish food at?
You think my parents was driving us to PetSmart? What pet store was around during the early 90s? So
There was not just PetSmart. There was the one over there. There was a few.
Richard, my parents taking time out of their hardworking day to go get fish food.
I mean, I have fish. Just get fish food.
Venus said it died the same day. We took
The
a nap
same
and it
day?
was floating.
Oh
So
my-
Venus, we had it for that night, and then the
they
next
say you
day it
season
died.
the fish. That's why the fish died. Because you seasoned it.
I feel really bad for that fish. That fish,
Yo,
didn't
y'all
have a
killed it.
chance. It didn't have a chance. It did not have a chance, and it
Becky,
died.
this is a fact.
It died
they
with all
seasoned-
that that parsley still at the top of the water. And Venus flushed it down the toilet. Venus, you should have went to school to be a mortician. Oh, and maybe the funky section in the back of Woolworth.
Oh, right, Petland. What about Petland discount?
Oh,
Right,
Petland
Petland discount. We had that.
Yeah,
That was
Petland-
that on.
Yes, Petland discount was the only thing around back
Wasn't that
then.
down by the mall? Where was that?
Petland discount was wasn't it on Forest Avenue where TJ Maxx was?
Man, I don't know.
Yes,
Is that
Petland
where-
discount was where TJ Maxx. Venus, am I making it up? Where TJ Maxx is on Forest Avenue? I think that's where Petland
Yes,
discount was.
right.
I
Right,
think that's
TJ
where-
Maxx.
Yeah, it was in that
And
plaza.
then across the street was PetSmart.
Yeah, but
down by
PetSmart
the
came
mall.
years later.
Right, but what was the joint where we bought Prince from? Down by the mall. The pet store over there. By Best Buy.
That was just off-brand bullshit. We don't know. It
It was just like a random pet
it was a
store.
random store.
Oh, okay. It wasn't like, okay.
I don't remember what the fish name was. I don't remember.
You see fish with oregano.
You see fish already, you don't feed it oregano. You guys were kids, so I guess it makes sense. We were kids. We didn't know. And the parents wasn't trying to help out. We were just happy to have. I will say we did have dogs and the dogs survived. Well, our dogs lived. Okay, because it was my dad. My dad bought the dog, and he was.
What was the fish's
responsible.
name?
I don't remember.
Venus, do you know? What was the fish's name for the less than
You
24
just killed my buzz with that story.
less than 24 hours?
I killed my own buzz. The plaza. Oh, you season fish maybe with oregano, but don't feed it. Oh, we read this one.
Oh,
How come wherever y'all got the fish from? Exactly.
right. Well, how you get fish with no food?
What do you expect?
Who does that?
What do you expect from a fair? A fair in a school.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't like, it was just a little fair in a school. They wanted us to like go home and kill these fish. I don't think the fish. It wasn't named. It was not named.
Oh, I used to live on Jewett, Lori.
Mm-hmm. Now it's on Richmond Avenue. So that is our pet stories. Yeah, it was a school
Oh.
fair. They was not giving out no pet food. You guys are incredible. Please don't concern yourself with anyone feeling offended. That is them issue and pure projection. Thank you.
Thank you.
It was a fundraiser.
Man, I want to hear
Richard,
no more
please,
pet stories from y'all.
refill, please. Jesus.
Sheesh,
Oh,
you need
finish
to
your drink
refill.
then. No, take your time. Finish your drink. I didn't know you were. I thought you were done. All right, guys. So we didn't even announce what we were supposed to announce. Do you know that,
Now you made Edward go to sleep.
Mr.
Uncle
Strand? Uncle Eddie, are you here?
I mean, he knows.
He knows, but I just realized we went off on a whole tangent and we didn't even say what we were supposed to say.
He's
how
sick of
did we
y'all.
get into
He
this?
already signed
How
off.
did we get into all this? All right, I'm gonna lead it because you don't.
That wasn't my fault.
It was your fault.
How?
We're gonna have to.
You brought up this whole pet
I'm gonna
story.
have to replay this live and figure out where we went wrong.
Okay.
This
well,
is Jasmine at 106.
okay.
He's still
all right,
here.
Okay. All right.
He's
So let's
still-
get into
okay,
it.
go ahead,
Let's get into it. Guys, we are very honored to announce that we are going to be not just hosted. This is beyond that. That we are going to be collaborating with a cruise company for our very first time. Something very new for us. Kind of new in the cruising community because this doesn't happen very often. It's not just us. There are other creators doing this also. But
Yeah.
very, very exciting. We are super honored to be a part of this. We're collaborating. We're working with MSC Cruise Line on their brand new ship, the MSC
World America.
The World America. We are going to be there for the naming ceremony next week. We are going to be cruising. We're going to be some of the very first cruisers on this ship. for their preview cruise before they go live next Saturday. Next Wednesday, we are boarding the MSC World America.
For the preview cruise.
We have gotten all four of us. We're jumping on board and we're going to experience MSC's newest ship. We're very, very excited because it's a really, really beautiful ship. We've been following the journey of the world class with the World Europa. The World Europa has been a hit in Europe. It is a really, really beautiful, beautiful ship. So we're very excited to see how MSC is looking to change the game with the American market. And they're coming super hard. They're even bringing Dr. E, Carnival's ex-cruise director, who is one of the best cruise directors, one of the most popular in the cruising industry, Dr. E. He has been with MSC for a minute now. He was on the Seaside. Is that right?
He was on the seaside.
Seaside. He was on the Seaside, but he is going to be the very first cruise director, MELANIN, holding it down on the World America. So we're boarding that on Wednesday next week, and we're going to be there to show everything that they have to offer, including we are sailing with Rain and Royce on this ship. They were invited also to make some long form content on there. So Rain and Royce have their own input that they are going to be giving on this cruise. They're going to be some of the only kids. They're going to be some of the only kids to the point where the kids camp is actually completely closed. But they were still also invited to hold it down, as probably they might be the only damn kids on board. But that's okay. We're going to make it work. So
they don't care if they're the only kids.
Rain and Royce don't care about that. But thank you, everyone, for all
Thank you, guys.
Congrats.
Thank you so much, guys. Our second cruise line to host us. If you don't know, first it was Disney. Now it's MSC. We're going somewhere, guys. We're moving up in the world.
MSC's done something completely different than the other cruise lines, which is where they're actually contracting people to come in and they're paying people to come work and show and advertise their new ship. So,
and the great thing about it is you guys will not have to wait until see content from us. We're going to be live on Wednesday. We're going to be live on Thursday. We're going to be live on Friday.
Wi-Fi permitting, we plan on being live
every day on the ship, once a day. And the content will be content. If you don't follow us on Instagram or Facebook, make sure you follow us on Facebook or Instagram to see the stories, because that is what my contract. I have to post stories. And it's amazing. Do you guys know they didn't even know we were YouTubers? This is an Instagram collab. Like, this is literally
pretty dope.
All the content creators out there that are cruise content creators, do not give up on Instagram, because this is a hostation through Instagram.
I think the lesson there is don't give up on any platform, because even though like our TikTok is our worst of all our platforms, it doesn't mean you don't post there. We log on TikTok to post our videos, and we sometimes even are automatically like, oh well, it's TikTok, it's not going to do that good, but we still do it because you got to do it until one day it makes it, right?
Something's going to pop.
So we log in, we do it. So just a word of advice to all our content creator friends in the chat. Also, that video, don't give up on any one platform, because you don't know where there's an opportunity of any sort. Sometimes, hey, you might land on TikTok a $5,000, $50,000 collab. You don't know. So keep posting there. Keep posting everywhere. But we always said that our bread and butter on social media has been YouTube, because YouTube does well for us. That's our number one platform that does make us the most amount of revenue. But we were reached out to Instagram. We did not expect that, but because YouTube is our number one, we were able to use that to leverage a little bit of a negotiating there. But don't give up on any platform.
Don't give up.
Don't give up at all.
No. I'm so honored to be able to be some of the first people to ever go on World America. It was completely unexpected, and it's been a blessing.
We really had to fight for
the girls to go on it, and I'm glad that they accepted for our girls to come, because it's the girls' spring break next week. So we were like, during spring break, we're always going to take a cruise. So we're like, it's the girls or nothing. Because
And we had some. I remember we were looking at originally last year or the year before. They had posted it. Norwegian had actually posted that they were actually going to sell their transatlantic. The first sailing of their new ship is going to be a transatlantic, and it is right. It is next week. It's for the girls' spring break. So we were like, "Oh my god, that's perfect."
oh, the
we should
aqua.
we should go on the Norwegian Aqua because it falls on the spring break. We go to Europe, and it's a straight shot. It's not a 14-day sailing. You can book it as just a straight shot from Europe to America. And they actually did work with a bunch of creators who look nothing like us. If you know, you know. But Norwegian has worked. They did decide to work with a bunch of creators, but
You all
they
see.
don't look. They not like us. And let's just leave it there. And if you want to,
Are we gonna
if
have
you
to
know,
start
you know.
calling out Norwegian like we did Royal Caribbean?
I mean, Norwegian is pretty much it's pretty obvious that their whole diversity program doesn't exist.
No.
Just like how Royal Caribbean's
doesn't
used to not.
exist. But I will say,
However,
do you guys see how Royal Caribbean got mad black influencers on it now, but they won't host us? But even though we play in everyone's state, every single stateroom on every single Royal Caribbean ship, you'll see our faces, but they won't host us. But they host now people of color
all the time because
and
they
congratulations.
now.
I would like to think that Rich and Jazzy had a part to play with that. And I know you're probably saying, well, who the hell are you think you are?
But
because if you guys go back into the lives, and if you were here for those lives, I called Royal Caribbean out. Royal Caribbean,
not just on our live, guys, on
Many
social media in
times.
general. We went on their personal Instagram and said, where's the people of color at?
Where are the people of color?
We talked to someone that's on the board of their diversity program and pointed out that they are super not diverse.
Miss Cool says it's only fair to call them out too. So Norwegian,
So-
where are the people of color? Because I noticed that Norwegian likes to take the top cruise influencers and
No.
skip
Not-
over.
no, 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 no.
Wait, you're
Not
right.
top.
Not top.
Top
Not top. Type the top white cruise influencers. Let's call a spade. They take the top white cruise influencers
Because
and
there
they
are
fly them
influencers
out.
with more who are not the top.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying me at all.
Yep.
There are influencers of color who are bigger and get more views and do better jobs than
Speak
some of
on
the
it.
people they invited.
Yep.
But they invited the people who look
Right.
like
I don't have to be invited.
they invited.
Do right be people of color.
They invited people who look like who they want on their cruise ships.
Woohoo. That's a word. So if y'all want to sit up here and ignore that and pretend as though we didn't just tell you, we just told you, look who was just invited on Norwegian Aqua. Look at them smiling
And that is
having a
not-
good time. And good for them. Congratulations. I'm not
And
asking
these
you
are not
guys to
people
be
we
at
have
it.
beef
I
with
don't have beef with
at
these people.
all.
Take your invitation
Don't-
and run with
If
it.
you're one of those people, we don't have beef with you.
No.
Not at all.
No.
It is the company that's not being inclusive. That's
Ooh,
where we have the
this
problem.
is a word right here, Jalissa. Because how can a company with Caribbean in their name not host people of color?
And they didn't.
Royal Caribbean.
And they didn't for a long time.
You got the nerve to have Caribbean name,
but
and
you want to have
not.
Caribbean night. You want to have all these themes.
Wait,
what are
wait,
you doing, bro?
But you have a man that's born and raised in the Caribbean that it has a whole entire influence on over 100 and some thousand people. And y'all want to pretend like we don't exist. But yet y'all open. Here's the thing. We know what the gag is. Royal Caribbean will open our DMs. I had Royal Caribbean respond to me in DMs. And now, after I remember after we called them out, they stopped opening my
Yeah,
stuff.
no,
They just look at it.
You
It
on
says
red.
seen. Everything
Oh,
I
seen.
do or I at them, it just says seen.
and that's fine.
And that's
but-
fine.
Because you know what? Now you host people of color,
Yeah.
right?
And I'm
You do
happy.
all the
I'm
time.
happy for the people of
So
color
I'm
that do
happy
get
for
hosted.
them, and I'm
I'm
happy
happy
to
for
see
them.
that because
Because
now,
if I had to speak, if I had to be the one to speak out on it, because nobody else wants to speak out on it because they're afraid that they don't get hosted, I don't give a damn. At the end of the day, I still pay for all these cruises. You still gonna see me on Royal Caribbean.
Yeah.
I have a group cruise on Royal Caribbean.
But we are here to tell you right now that Norwegian's looking real like diversity. They're doing the same thing that we were seeing Royal do.
Right here, look, Travel Spree said we partied with them and they still act random. So look,
That's
Travel Spree has
crazy.
met the people from the social media team. You know what I'm saying? I've never met them or mixed and mingled with the actual people. You know what I'm saying? I know who they are, but I've never met them in person.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. People is funky and phony right to your face.
Mm-hmm.
So let me tell y'all something. No matter what career, look, even
that's
if
messed up.
that's in any career, people will literally be fake and phony to you, to your face, to your teeth.
Look at all the good content Travel Spree has given Royal Caribbean. Let's be real.
Let's be real. Wait, have y'all seen Travel Spree's views? Why has not Travel Spree? Why? And here I go, standing on a soapbox for somebody. But I'm gonna stand on a soapbox for Travel Spree because I'm gonna hold them down. At the end of the day, Travel Spree deserves to be hosted. Do you see their views? Do you see their views?
And the videos are.
Do you see their videos,
guys? Come on now, who messing?
Do you see their content? Do you see the consistency? Why is Travel Spree not hosted by not one cruise line? What's the problem here? What's the problem? What did Travel Spree do that they are not being hosted? I find a problem with that. I really find a big problem with that. Because they love. No, let me not even talk. Let me not even say nothing. Damn it, I'm already canceling my. No, don't cancel Norwegian. Don't cancel your cruise.
No,
but I just want to say
we did the same thing with Royal, right? We pointed out the problem.
So now Norwegian getting the fire.
But we continued to cruise them,
right?
Because you're not gonna also make me afraid to go on your ship. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to go on your ship. I'm still going to go get the experience. You got a new ship? I want to try it out. The same thing. Am I going to go super hard for you? Probably not. Am I going to call you out for what you're doing? Yes.
So the candy. No, the candy that's in the. All right. So wait, I didn't ever told you guys this. I have a cousin named Candy as well. I thought I was at your house when Lisa died. No, you was not. So the Candy that's commenting is my cousin Candy. So my auntie, so my mom has two sisters. My mom is in the middle of a sister. She has an older sister named Deborah who passed away, who is my cousin Candy's mom. And then we have my auntie Candy. The one that's commenting in the chat right now is my cousin. I have a cousin Candy and I have an aunt named Candy. So the one that's Auntie Candy is not here though. I'll let you know if she comes here. But anyway,
so to go back to what we were talking about. Thank you guys for all the congratulations. We are very honored to be working with MSC. We can't wait to see this new ship. The ship looks incredible. The World Europa, we had been watching it a while ago since it came out. We never did make it over there. We thought we would make it to World Europa. We really did. And we thought we would get to go experience that before they even came out with this World America. We never did make it there, but we're excited to be. I really wanted to get to World Europa before the World America come out.
Yeah.
We just couldn't fit it into our schedule for the time and the money. But World America, we did not think we would be on the preview sailing, but here we are going on a preview sailing. So we'll be there Wednesday.
Christina Contreras says, "How have I never seen Travel Spree's channel? What? So you watch cruising? You've never seen Travel Spree? Well, get your popcorn ready,
babe. What about we?
A lot of people don't know us.
They talked about first of all, right? There's that. Last night they talked about the lady who damn, what the hell is her name? Something to poverty.
Poverty to
paradise.
Poverty to paradise.
And they were talking about. We were like, well, we never heard of her. When I looked it up, hoping that when I looked at the thumbnail, I didn't recognize her. The lady's killing it.
Yeah, she's killing it. I don't know who she is. I've never even heard of her.
It just depends what you watch. It is true. It's not really your fault.
That's very true. It's not your fault. Obviously, it's not your fault. We are going to put the link in the chat if anybody wants to join in. But so I am looking forward to see what MSC is bringing. First of all, before I bring up the actual ship, I want to shout out MSC because they did it right.
Look at that.
You found us through Travel Spree. See? Look. I will say, MSC did it right. This is what Royal Caribbean should be doing. Carnival, don't host no people. No,
They only
no
host
influencers.
like
They
celebrities.
only host like
reality
TV.
celebrities.
So Carnival
Why
ain't gonna
is
host
that?
somebody.
Their social
They're
media
so
department
corny.
is stupid as hell for
They're
that.
so stupid. Whoever runs Carnival
Reality
social
TV
media,
people.
whereas we have people that
It's
cruise.
2024.
So stupid, Carnival. But anyway, whoever runs Carnival's social media department, and if you're watching right now, because I know you will be having secret shoppers like Catherine Koo, I need you guys
How
to
she
go.
took a bullet. Why did Stray went her way? We talking about Carnival. Damn, Catherine. I know you take a lot of L's, but you ain't deserve that.
I love Catherine. Me and Catherine, she knows I'm gonna always just give her a Stray. She is a secret shopper. We are doing World Europa in July, so we'll walk around. We will walk around for our World America in October. Very nice. Look at her, literally minding my business.
Right, she just said mind her business.
I am not doing that swing thing. I'm sorry. I'm trying to live. I don't want to malfunction.
Yo, I was going to ask you that. Are we doing a swing thing?
No,
or not?
no, sir.
Come on now. I was trying to send you out on
Are
that.
you going?
Come on now. You know, I just seen a cardiologist the other day. I ain't built for that.
And your heart is wonderful.
I know,
doing
but
great. Shout out to Great Health.
Yo, let me tell you guys. I know I have another huge announcement, guys.
Go ahead.
Let's talk about the lab results.
Mm-hmm.
Let me finish drinking my whiskey. So that may not be good for the liver health, which will affect everything else, but that's not the point. So my LDLs my cholesterol was super high, guys. And I was worried that I was eating too good on these cruise ships. And I was. And I said I've been saying this for months now, that my my cholesterol is high. And I wasn't joking. It really was true. It really was super high. Like dangerously high for my.
I went to the doctor, came out perfectly fine.
For my age,
not so much.
It was dangerously high for real.
Yeah.
So I started doing a lot of walking.
He was on it. I gotta give you your props.
I didn't start off walking like a mile, guys. I started walking on 5
miles. 5 miles a day. I mean, Richard was like, I have to survive. And yes, you do.
I said to my friend Vic, I said, yo, I will be walking 5 miles. He said, where you be walking to? New Jersey? I said, no, I got to do it, bro. I got to walk.
Yeah.
So I started walking a lot. I started eating a little bit better, not all the way better. I could still do better. And doing all those things. And taking my cholesterol medication, and I just had my repeat level 6 months later, and I brought it all the way down to normal. Woo! All my cholesterol levels, my LDLs.
Let's go eat some fried chicken, babe.
Yo, all of the Korean fried chicken right now.
I'm proud of you. No, you know something? Instead of you sitting around feeling sorry for yourself, you was about it. Action.
Okay, you got to do it.
You was about the action immediately. I mean, my Mia went out there and started walking all by himself because I wasn't walking with you.
Jabba still ain't walking with me. What the hell, yo? I really thought that if I walked for I really thought if I just showed her for like 2-3 weeks that I was just out here walking, she would join me, and she never did.
I never joined you, but I'm joining you from the house. I'm rooting you on.
Yo,
I'm making your salad.
Why she be on the phone?
I got your water and lemon. As soon
I'm
as you
out
walk
here
in the
walking.
House.
I got my headphones on, and she on the phone in the house. What are you doing?
Yeah, I am calling. So what you do? So we're literally calling him like to talk business.
You come back? No, I'm not coming back.
Do you want? I used to say, do you want me to come pick you up? Like, do you want me to drive?
No, leave me alone.
I literally do you want me to drive and come get you?
But for real, guys, walking is really, really good. And I don't go crazy. I don't go running. I do a little bit of sprinting every once in a while to get my heart rate back up.
Oh,
but
do you?
Yeah, I be putting the
I ain't never seen you run.
I'm saying, I have to get that heart rate up.
Wait, you be out on the sidewalks running?
Yeah, I be looking goofy as hell.
You know, Richard is too cool for anything.
I know it don't.
Too cool for anything.
Yeah.
So to see him running would be hilarious to me.
But you'll never see it. So don't worry about that. So so I'll be out there I'll be having to get my heart rate up. So
get the heart rate up.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
I got my sprint on.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna get my heart rate up tonight?
You could go right on out for your walk.
It's dark out. So we
have the treadmill in the basement.
So we got to figure out something else.
I'm gonna plug the treadmill up for you, but
the treadmill's got stuff on it. We got to figure something else out.
I'll go clean.
You're clean?
Listen, I can't picture Richard run it. Right.
It's not.
Richard is too cool for everything.
But anyway, I do want to put it out there for everybody. You don't need to go out running. You don't need to go to the gym. Truthfully, a good walk really puts work in. It really does. My blood pressure is the best it's been in like a long time. I'm talking about for probably the last over 10 years.
Really?
No, for real. My blood pressure is lower than it's been in like the last 10 years because of just all that walking. And I lost probably about 10 pounds off of just that. But that made a big difference. So you don't have to go crazy again. The iWatch to me was really good because the goals of it showing you how far you've walked and this and that. So it encourages you. So if that encourages one person here tonight, then I'm glad for it.
Absolutely, because health is wealth.
Right.
Now, don't think I'm a lazy lump on a log, y'all. I do go to the gym. I work out with Miss Vanessa Elise, aka Vacation Vibes, but the channel changed back to Vanessa Elise. Mm-hmm. I haven't been there in a while. But she knows my heart and she knows what I'm going through. And I will return when I come back from World of America. And I'm very afraid to return back to Vanessa.
Yeah, I don't think I'm into walking on a group cruises though. That was Jasmine and Vanessa thing. You know what I'm saying?
Move that melanin. We were moving.
Yo, Vanessa and Jasmine was out there moving the melanin.
It was a great 2 classes, Vanessa.
I can't wait to see the video because I was definitely in the cabin asleep, guys.
Yeah.
Vanessa hosted 2 classes on the MSC group cruise, and I was asleep for both of them. And one of them was a good old walk.
One of them, he had woke up and said, "You want to come?" And he was about to get up, and then he's like, "Nah, go ahead."
I mean, the event was called like Ladies.
It said, Hot Girl Walk.
Hot Girl Walk.
And guys too.
I just wasn't encouraged with that. And I would have taken any excuse to stay home and to stay in the cabin.
Oh my gosh. But I'm very, very proud of you, darling.
Well, thank you.
I'm glad that you put yourself first because, being a husband, a good husband, because not all y'all husbands out there is good. Damn. I'm gonna be honest with
somebody
you.
Took an L tonight.
No, somebody took an L tonight, but I need you to sit here and reflect on if your husband is good or not. Because if you're doing all the work, then why are you with him? Anyway, sorry, that's another topic for another day. Sheesh. But not all husbands are good, but mine is great. He's wonderful. He's the invisible man of Oz. He is the wizard.
Wow.
But let me not brag too much on my husband because I done learned from married women. Don't be showing out too much on your man in the public because there's a lot of women out there.
What be
waiting. They be waiting. They be waiting in the corner.
They
be waiting for a good man.
Sheesh, but I'm taking.
Listen. Let me drop dead today or tomorrow. Don't take me to that tomorrow.
They want to take him in.
They gonna come and Richard, come cry on my shoulder, and then be in my bed.
God damn. Yo.
Oh, all right. Anyway, but I'm very proud of you. You put yourself first because it's hard. You're a provider. You're a great husband, you're a great father, and you put all of us first before yourself. And once you got those results from your high cholesterol and blood pressure,
that's what made me have to put myself.
You had to put yourself first.
Because y'all was killing me.
And we were not killing you.
Trying to.
We were not. And I'm glad that you said what
Catherine
was right.
said those Trini men don't stay single long.
Sure.
Damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I go today or tomorrow, you see Richard with a woman, stone her.
To death?
To death.
God damn.
You need at least 2 years. 3. 3 is the magic number. 3 years to cry and weep and feel sorry for yourself. And then you can move on.
Yo, I can't think about that.
But anyway.
That's too traumatic for me.
I sent it to the public, y'all. Continue on. Where's my drink?
I'm still sipping. You said
Hurry
I could finish.
Up and finish.
You said I could finish. Now you rushing me.
They said we beat her ass.
God damn.
Killing your bank account. I got you, Jasmine. Yeah, y'all already know.
Defensive.
Richard gonna be hiding her from the paparazzi.
All right, I'm gonna cancel YouTube. Sheesh. Imagine me trying to vlog with a new girl. God damn. They'll tear her up. She wouldn't stand a chance.
So anyway,
I wouldn't even try it. It's not worth it.
I mean, I think that people that lose. I know someone that I went to college with that lost her husband very young, and she had 2 kids. It was very sad.
Yeah, I know you're talking.
It's very still to this day.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
ever
think she
since you
moved
told me
on.
the story. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I saw her start dating someone, and then they broke up. But that's very hard because her story. We knew them. We went out to eat with that couple and stuff. And her husband died very quickly. But that was very just that story.
That's a bad one.
That's hard to move on from.
Of course.
And your college sweetheart, like,
yeah.
Very, very.
It's a lot.
Very, very sad.
Yo, life is rough.
Life is rough.
It's really rough. You gotta really, really, you gotta make that choice to enjoy.
Yeah.
Because there's so many downers, you really gotta enjoy the ups.
Yeah, definitely.
Plenty
and I'm trying to make sure that my life is more ups than downs.
And that's what we all need to do.
More ups and downs. Trust me, y'all. I'm like still.
I hope you guys appreciate these lives where we don't come in here to necessarily. We do talk about cruising because we cruise a lot on our channel, right? So we're gonna always dip in and out of that. But I hope you guys appreciate the fact that we come on here on these Friday nights and we don't even. If you notice, I didn't call this like a cruise chat or any of that. I didn't name it that because we didn't plan on talking about cruising. We're going to talk about cruising by default, but we're going to talk about this is literally just a come chat with us as Richard and Jasmine.
Right. You're 2 human beings and life be lifing. I'm sure your life be lifing. I think these lives are a great distraction because trust me, y'all, this has been the hardest time ever in my life. And it's good to just laugh and have this distraction now, you know?
Definitely.
So I appreciate you guys.
And this is what we go for right here. When people say this, it feels like you're just sitting here, you chatting it up with the fam. Absolutely. And that's more or less what we go for on these Friday night lives. It's Friday night. It's almost 12 o'clock at night. You could be in the nightclub right now, but you're not.
The nightclub? Who goes clubbing? Who still goes?
I mean, you might be. Maybe you're watching this in the nightclub.
Dipping it low, picking it up slow. Oh, remember the days we used to go to clubs?
Yo, we was lit.
We used to be lit.
Remember I used to get off at 10 p.m.?
You used to be lit.
We be in the nightclub by 12.
We used to be lit. Oh, good old days. Good old city days. You heard this. Y'all had this conversation before, and I think Rich said, Jasmine, you can't get remarried. Or was that you, Jet? I said that I think that Richard, I don't want him to get remarried. You can have another relationship, though. But to get remarried, that's a little, shot to the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. I would want you to find love.
Really?
I would want you to find love.
Wow, that really takes a bigger person.
Oh, you wouldn't want me to find love?
Hell no.
You're a man. Like, I would think that, you have needs that need to be satisfied. I would want you to find love, not just going around sleeping with prostitutes.
What? Is that what happens?
I would never want the girls to ever call her mom. They have to call her whatever her name is. But I would prefer if you never got married again. She would have to be a long-term girlfriend.
A long-term girlfriend?
And I don't give a shit what she says. I don't care what her family thinks.
About what?
Oh, he's not marrying me. He doesn't take me serious. I don't give a damn. I only had one real wife in life.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to meet her in the afterlife.
Is that the wording?
Exactly.
I got to write that down.
One wife in life. And I will meet her in my afterlife.
I don't know. I can't.
What about me? So what do you think? What are your thoughts?
You done.
I'm done? No, I can't have no partner in life? Me at the young tender, look how good I look.
You look good. You look great.
So I can't.
Amazing.
I can't ever find a man ever again?
You're looking at him. That's it. That's it for you, yo. For life.
No, God forbid. God forbid. the end of days was in the next 3-4 years. I have to be alone. Is that your wishes? I just want to know what your wishes is.
Man, I can't. Yes.
Damn. You see, I was generous. I was generous. A man can't
Well, I'm not
see.
generous with my
A
wife.
man can't see.
I'm not sharing my wife. I don't know what you talking about. I'm not doing that. Not doing that.
Me, see, I'm up here just thinking about, oh, he's a man. Like, he has needs. Like, there's no way
Well, that's nice of
that
you,
you're
but-
going to sit around for 30, 40, 50 years and just be, Jasmine, one day we'll meet again. You got to be realistic. Come on now.
I'm gonna go get another drink, but
Please do. Thank you. That's what I'm waiting for. It's a wrap. But guys, it's a wrap for me.
it is a wrap for you. But don't worry, I'll be here with you forever.
You better be here to 99 and we're going on that cruise ship. We're going on a cruise ship. 107 and 109. Yes. We're going off the side of a Carnival cruise ship. You notice that they're building these new cruise ships so where people cannot technically jump off the cruise ships into the water. If you jump off the cruise ship, you're landing on the next deck, which is sad. It's terrible. But do you guys notice that? That's something that I noticed. The balcony cabins are not, they face the ocean, but they're not next to the ocean.
You be ODing. Anybody could jump over them shit.
No, Richard. From your bedroom. Like, you can't just be like, life is tough. No? Okay. Rich is not going to be single after you go, Jasmine. Oh my gosh. So, right. Not with these subscribers.
Right, they're gonna have me locked up with you forever.
Oh my
One
gosh.
way or another.
So you both need to stay healthy. Right, we both need to stay healthy. Cheers. I need a little bit more ice. Can I have a little bit more ice, please? This drink is hot. I thought you put it in the fridge. It's not enjoyable.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
No, Richard, I think that you're right. This is Catherine Koo's mom, and she said,
What did you say?
Rich is not going to be single.
Where's Catherine
You are a
Koo's mom?
Trini. You are not going to be single. That is
Oh.
Catherine Koo's
I
mom.
thought that was Catherine.
I just realized it's Catherine Koo's mom.
That's even worse.
Hello, Mrs. Koo. How are
I'm
you?
even more embarrassed.
I hope to be able to be on a cruise. Right, his fresh mouth. A man can't do it, Jazzy. They're not like us. A man can't do it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So anyway, back to MSC, guys. So I'm very excited. You guys are going to see a lot more content creators, I'm sure. I'm not sure everyone who is being hosted, but I'm sure there's other people in the cruise community that is being hosted by MSC, which is really cool. I think MSC did it right by reaching out to a lot of influencers for this whole shebang, whereas Royal Caribbean doesn't do that when they come out with their world's biggest cruise ships, but they have their select few that they like to invite. But they reached out to everybody and they said, you know what? We have this humongous ship and we're going to fill it up and we want all the content. Come on. Why are not all these cruise lines thinking about that? When you come out with a new ship, take all these influencers, invite them. Even if you don't invite me, invite these influencers, put them on the ship so that you can get as much free press as possible. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. It's cheaper than you guys recording and putting out a commercial. So it is what it is. My mom and I have a plan. If she goes first, oh my gosh. Catherine says my dad is the same. Oh my gosh. They said hi to Catherine's mom. You see the air conditioning kicked in.
Yeah, I had turned it up.
Ooh, we got those cows. We got the cow. I'm thinking I'm a little hungry.
And now
We got the cow zone. We gotta watch Power, and we got the cow zone.
It's 11:27.
Oh, okay, still a little early.
Okay.
So
It's all on you guys.
all right. So Richard,
Lack of participation.
Here you go.
We leave.
Here he go.
If the numbers drop, we got
This hat is
200
itching
and
my head.
we got 200. Let me rock it then. Yeah, keep the brand going.
Itching my forehead. I mean,
If the number drops, people leaving, then we leave. Okay, you got it. You got it. Okay, great. All right.
So,
Yo, where's the other
Richard,
hat though?
I'm asking you. We'll start the conversation off. What are you most looking forward to on the World America?
Okay, okay. Give me a sec. Um, I, so for me personally, I'm looking towards their World Promenade. I think MSC has some of the most beautiful ships at sea. What
Gorgeous.
they do is, I think MSC is they not. I think I know they are the only cruise line that will bring you like pretty much what a luxury and really beautiful what you expect out of a luxury like cruise line to give you in terms of the shininess, the Swarovski stairs, all that. They give you all that on their cruise ships. They're absolutely beautiful. And I have not experienced in my MSC ships of like the Seascape and Seashore and those ships. I have still yet to experience. I know they have like a promenade on the Meraviglia because that's one of the biggest ships. I've not experienced that, so I think them bringing that is going to be amazing. Because while we know Royal has a similar concept, it's not as like high end. It just looks like a a regular cruise, I guess. Whereas
Right. It's not giving.
MSC,
It's not giving coof.
it just doesn't have that same bling to it.
Bling bling blow.
Right? And
Swarovski.
MSC straight up has the bling. And I'm looking forward to that. They said their shopping is going to be one of the largest at sea. Their retail section
You buying me a
with
Louis?
their pre-used Louis Vuitton,
You buying me
Chanel,
one?
Cartier, all of that.
Are you buying?
If the price is right, I'm buying. I'm buying for somebody. I'm buying for myself. You know, so
Somebody. You buying for me?
it could be myself. Babe. Sometimes I
You know, it also, you know, to have a
Sometimes-
man that likes to dress and likes nice
sometimes
fancy
I want
stuff also sucks
I want
too.
to buy for you
Because
but
he
sometimes
also
I
buys
need
lots of
myself, too.
designer stuff. He also wants Louis Vuitton. He also wants Gucci. He also wants like, you know.
All right, don't you have to cry to them. I'll buy you something. You don't have to do that.
Continue on. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying I might have picked up some for myself.
It's
you know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Treat yourself. You work hard, darling.
But you're guilting me now.
We love a provider. Continue on.
No, it wasn't about no provider. You wanted to make sure I was buying you a Louis Vuitton. I see where this was going.
Absolutely.
But,
Absolutely. Why should I front? Absolutely.
for the right price, we buy it. But they have. I think their World Promenade is going to be absolutely stunning. I'm looking forward to that. I think more than anything else on their ship. I think their lobby area that should be like their lobby, like how when you walk into on Royal Caribbean, you walk into their promenade. It hits you right away how big it is, like a wide open mall.
Yeah.
MSC is doing the same thing, but their ships are more beautiful. So it's automatically going to look better. It's going to look nicer. It's going to look more classy. It's going to look more shiny. It's going to have more bling.
It's very nice.
I'm looking forward to that. I think that first impression there is going to be really, really nice. Now, I think Icon of the Seas is the best cruise ship
on the water
at sea. I really do.
Absolutely. Gorgeous, wonderful.
But when they made the Pearl as they said the Pearl would be when
horrible
you walk
place to
in.
take pictures on your phone.
When you walk in, you're going to see the Pearl and you're going to be like, oh my God.
Did you say, oh my God?
That was stupid as hell. For y'all to spend all that money to have that little ball in the middle of the damn promenade that reflects the ocean. It's stupid as hell, guys. It's stupid. It's stupid and a waste of money. The Pearl is stupid as hell.
Richard is really yelling at you, Royal Caribbean people.
Oh, that was very personal.
I mean, he really got in. Catherine, you hear him yelling at your colleagues?
I just don't. I think they overhyped it. They go so hard for that Pearl and stupid. You don't think so?
They did go hard for the Pearl.
Do you think the Pearl is like, oh my God, I walked in there, oh my God, it's the Pearl? No.
Wait.
Nobody does that.
Can we get back to the Pearl? Gina says, if my memory serves, on MSC 2.5 in Aruba, Richard was supposed to buy Jasmine a Louis Vuitton bag, and he left the store with one for himself, and Jasmine didn't get any. Let me tell you, I had my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and my sister all rooting for me to get a new bag. Come on, girl. You getting the Louis Vuitton.
I mean,
your husband gonna buy you a bag.
Wait. Your mom supported my decision.
First of all, she was supporting me first.
But your mom.
But then when she realized they didn't have nothing in there.
Well, then again, your mom usually supports my decision over yours anyway.
When she realized, but no, they didn't have what I was looking for. So
what your mom said, I should absolutely.
Oh, Richard definitely has made up for it. Oh, she has gotten a few designer bags ever since then.
Well, you made a killing in December. What you talking about? Yeah, Goyard and Prada.
I did get a Prada. I did get a Goyard. I did get Prada
and you got
accessories.
Chanel.
And I got a Chanel bag. I got my first Chanel bag.
Wait,
okay.
You're complaining on here?
Never complain, darling. I'm grateful. I am grateful.
So we should buy me something on World America then.
We should. Yeah. We should. We absolutely should.
I was thinking about a sling bag. What you thinking?
Get whatever you would like, darling. Anything. The world is yours. Whatever you want. I'm not stopping you.
You will be there to stop me.
Would you like some cash?
Cash?
Cash. I have my purse here.
Since when do you have a purse here?
Yeah, I think you should go for it.
You don't even know what they got. You're bullshitting me because you don't know what they got. You know they don't have nothing for men.
They never really have nothing for men. Continue on.
You must think I'm a sucker.
Oh, what is this?
Oh, what's this? This is new. Why we ain't been to this? Oh, it's
we did something different to the screen. You guys didn't see what we saw. Okay, continuing on. Good night, Carla. Carla is leaving us tonight.
Damn, I can't.
And
I was gonna cut them off, but there's still mad people here.
Toilet says, I want to see improved food offerings. That's what I was going to say.
Okay.
Looking forward to the Greek restaurant. So am I, because I love me some Greek food.
Do they have a Greek specialty dining?
Yes, they have a Greek like little restaurant, little nibbles and dibbles. Also getting the Aria suite next summer, so that should be nice. Come on, Koof and class.
Very nice.
Come on, Toilet. Here we go with Miss Cool. Not Mrs. Cool, but Miss Cool. Yes, I'm side-eyeing it.
I could see why she would side-eye it.
You can side-eye it.
Because it is...
Because they really did design it right after Royal. Like, I will say MSC.
Yeah, it's very similar
MSC,
concept.
you kind of did just, like, copy off a Royal. Not copy, but, like, you kind of just stole their concept. Unless these concepts have already been out, and it just so happened that Royal said, hurry up, we got more money, we're going to build it really quick.
But it's clear that it wasn't exclusive to them.
It's not exclusive.
Only, so.
Here's my thing. I have exclusive ideas. Cruise lines, hit me up.
Don't say it.
I'm not gonna hit it. No, my ideas cost money.
I just told them about the camcorder vibes, and they stole it already.
I know.
You know what I'm
everyone look on YouTube right now and see if there's a channel called Camcorder Vibes.
It's already there.
If it's not,
they started it tonight.
If it's not,
if they started,
I'm just gonna start the channel.
Camcorder Vibes.
I swear, we thought it was going to be an IMAX on MSC.
Oh, but they have that on Carnival. They
have that on certain like Carnival Horizon.
No, Vista Class.
Horizon.
Yeah, Vista Class. Yeah,
the Pearl is stupid, and let me tell you something.
The Pearl is stupid as hell.
Anybody that goes on that icon,
that was a waste of money.
You take your phone and you try to take a cute little picture. You all dressed up, and the pictures come out horrible at night.
It's purple. It looks stupid. Any color you got on.
They just wanted to be different. Look, Mrs. Cool said they just want to be different. Yep. It was very underwhelming. They spent all that money on that stupid thing that just turns around.
But they was wait, did you see the documentary when they was building the icon?
I did see the documentary.
They were going
you know why I saw it? Because I'm in it.
Hard.
I saw it because I'm in it.
Are you? You and your whole family?
I saw the documentary because I'm in it, and not only am I in it.
Where can we see it?
You all can see it on every single Royal Caribbean ship in every single stateroom. If you're sleeping on a Royal Caribbean ship, which I would think you are because you booked a Royal Caribbean ship, you can see us.
Oh my God! How come you've never been on their social media?
Oh my God! Royal Caribbean hates us, but they hate the fact that the documentary people reached out to us. They saw us on the icon and they said, "We know who you guys are. Do you guys want to be part of the documentary?" And we shot 9 scenes with the documentary team.
That's
and ladies and gentlemen, look at the results of that. We are playing on every single Royal Caribbean ship. I didn't tell you guys that because it's been a while. I just figured this out because
You
of
didn't get a chance to brag.
I didn't get a chance to brag, but let me brag.
Brag on them.
Let me be uncouth right now. Let me be on
Here, let me top you off.
very
Let me top you
let
off.
me just be let me just talk my mess.
All right, hit them.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Talk to them.
what cruise YouTuber? Okay, and no shade to nobody because everybody works and everybody gets their just due when they get their just due.
Again, we're not here.
But right now it's my time.
Right, go ahead.
Right now it's my time.
Talk about you. This is about you.
This is about me right now.
About you
because everybody's going to have their time when they have their time.
Right.
Right now is my time.
It's your time. Shine.
How many people here got a Royal Caribbean cruise booked? Raise your hand. When you're on a Royal Caribbean ship, turn your TV on in your room. I don't know what channel. Miss Cool, can you tell us what channel it's on?
Oh, we got a gnat now. That looks bad.
Turn your TV on and guess who you will see? And the two little girls that's upstairs. We are in multiple. We're literally in every Royal Caribbean room. Every single person's room on every single Royal Caribbean ship.
That's really crazy.
Who can say that?
That's crazy.
Who can say that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a blessing, and I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for that UK team. Let me tell you.
Yeah, they were
from the UK. They were so
nice.
Good to us. Yeah. They were so good to us.
The guy who approached me was
it's the Royal Entertainment Channel.
Super nice. They all were super nice. The owner of the company was super nice to us. Just all of them. Mm-hmm. The whole team was really, really good. Who did that? And they did a good job with documentary in general.
They did a great job.
Yeah, the editing, the voiceover, it was very, really, really, really well put together.
So what you guys can do to get us noticed, we've already been noticed by Royal Caribbean. But to show Royal Caribbean that you appreciate leaders and the people of color community in cruising, that you appreciate them, simple. When you go on your Royal Caribbean cruise, whether it's this summer, whether it's next week, turn on the Royal Entertainment Channel. And
Catherine said it's channel 1.
Channel 1. Turn it on. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but I promise you, we're in it multiple times. Take a picture of it. Please tag us. Look who I see. A Rich and Jazzy Life. It's nice to see people of color on that's cruising. Whatever. Something to that.
At the end of the day, if you put it in your survey,
just put it there. Put it in your survey. That is how Royal Caribbean realized, oh, people of color care about cruising. Wow, representation does
Someone
matter.
Pointed out that to us, and it was really, really a great point that surveys matter a lot.
Surveys matter a lot. They really, really do.
And that is a good place to put that.
And it's I'm so great. And I know I came off cocky in the beginning because I gotta brag on myself because I worked hard to get where I am. But it is a real blessing. I'm very grateful to be somebody in their bed right now watching me on a Royal Caribbean ship. You know what I'm saying? That's really cool.
It's pretty damn cool,
man.
It's
really, really cool that somebody right now as we speak is watching Channel 1 somewhere in the middle of the ocean. So it's called the world's biggest cruise ship.
Biker shorts.
Showing the room and Rain and Royce are speaking a lot.
Yeah.
Like it really is very special.
It was cool. It was really cool shooting it. I think it was a great experience for the girls. I know we talked about this in the past, but it was really just a great experience overall. The girls got really, really good exposure in shooting that at their age.
Mr. Strand. Oh, hello, Miss Michelle. Good evening. And on behalf of my mother, I just want to let you know, thank you so much for those beautiful flowers that you and Nicola sent to her, our house. My mother has been so overwhelmed with everything. And she just wants to thank you guys because, of course, you guys know my father from probably when he was in his early 30s. So she just really wants to thank you so, so much. The flowers are absolutely gorgeous. And thank you for always loving our family and being there for our family throughout the years. We really appreciate you, Miss Michelle. We really appreciate you, Nicola, and your whole family. And thank you so, so much.
Thank you guys.
For that. I really appreciate it. My mother really, really, truly appreciates it. And anybody that sent anything to my mother, of course, she's going through the hardest time ever in her whole entire life.
Yeah.
She's not going to say
and you got to
anything.
remember that she is not us, where she's not going to be as responsive.
She's not.
And she's not going to be on Instagram, text message, even a phone call to
right.
call you.
She's probably not even going to return your phone call at this point. And I hope that I hope you guys understand that. So
and I think most people do, but we just want to put that.
Want to put that out there that my mother appreciates,
because she talks about every single thing.
She said even at the funeral, my mother doesn't even know, like the funeral. She's like, oh, she doesn't even know everybody that came.
Yeah.
Because she was like, I was trying to just keep my face forward.
It was a blur, babe.
Yeah, it was a blur. She said to me, I didn't want to turn around and see who's there. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Mr. Strand says, I need a shopping vlog from the world. Oh, is that what you want?
That's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea.
I love to shop, so
wait, whoa.
I need to do it how I did, like, something, what? Rich. Look, go on our channel real quick.
No, I don't.
No, seriously.
But you gonna actually buy stuff, or?
Look at one of our most popular lives was when I did the Disney Wish Shop with Me merch and walk through live.
Oh my God, we should totally
that was one of our most popular lives.
Maybe we could just walk through, but not like
walk through. Richard buys me something designer.
No. We could just buy like an MSC shirt. We like that.
You should have gotten a bag on Virgin. I went in there. They didn't have what I wanted. Scarlet Lady had what I wanted. Each ship has something different.
What does Scarlet Lady have? What did you want?
I wanted this wallet that goes with my purse. When I was with Vanessa.
Everything we needed to know.
And it's not going to be there when I go back to Scarlet, but we can always book it. We could go during the summer and drop the girls in New York.
I mean, they're gonna be there anyway. I might as well just leave the ass there the whole summer.
When we just leave them, right? We should just leave. Listen,
can someone bring them to the group cruise?
We have multiple babysitters in New York. They can.
I'm about to just leave them there.
If you just leave them, they gotta figure. I said, listen, I'm dropping them. Here's their bags. Their hair is braided.
Here's what I got.
Here's some money. Figure it out.
Yeah, they both got money. I'll even increase their allowance. Let them buy what they need to buy. They hungry?
Figure it out.
Order Uber Eats.
Auntie Candy will keep them the whole time. You know that.
Don't tell her.
She'll take them to Virginia.
Matter of fact, delete this.
She'll she's not gonna watch this all the way into her. My Auntie Candy would keep them. Like,
don't tell her.
Don't
tell her that we're offering.
Because Rain and Royce are really like good kids. Like they're
but
not
you know
like
what's
kids
crazy?
that you're like, oh my God.
I talked to Christine about this recently. You don't realize your kids are actually pretty good until you start seeing other kids. You're like, yo.
Yeah.
These kids are terrible.
Yeah.
Because I want to beat some of the other kids. Like, I want to beat some
like, yo, kids. Sit down.
Sometimes I want to just get up.
Rituals. Look at Mr. Strand. You would love the Aria experience. We have the Aria experience later this year. We'll tell you guys about that later on. It's functional. They didn't want to say what it is. It's a superstructure, nothing more, nothing less. Dang. Miss Cool. Well, when we do an MSC group cruise, Miss Cool will be there and she'll get to try it out. Right, Miss Cool? Right?
What's that?
MSC.
Oh.
What we've been seeing lately, the more we cruise on different lines, we are seeing a little of each ship on them. They all share. They all just copy each other.
Because they pay for a product, but then the builders give the same designs to all of them.
Mrs. Koo saw us on the TV. Yeah, they literally all. I'm like, come on,
it's the designer. Don't. I mean, we are shaming Royal Caribbean, but don't shame just the cruise lines.
It's a camcorder block.
It is a lot of the builders. The builders are building the same thing for MSC. It's the same builder built MSC, built Virgin, and you could see it.
Yeah,
it's clear.
You can see the similar, and Norwegian. You can see Norwegian and Virgin. You can see like Oh,
Norwegian is literally a bigger version of Virgin.
Yeah, you can
But
see.
the builder
Well,
did
wait,
that.
wait. The newer
The new one did it right.
Norwegian cruise lines
Yeah.
like the Prima, the
Prima
Viva.
class. Prima
You
and
can
Prima
s-
Plus
Mhm.
class.
Yeah, they're all similar, and I'm just like, guys, there's so many ideas out there. Like,
But the builders are they're not leaving their ideas exclusive to one cruise line.
yeah. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Utopia soon. And Utopia is dope. And look for us on
Utopia
TV.
is good.
I don't know how long we're gonna last on that TV, but as long as we are there, I need all 250 people that are here right now. When you go on Royal Caribbean, please tag us, add us, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram, add us. What are we drinking? We're drinking. What are we drinking?
Not enough.
Show everybody. Not
Oh.
enough. Show everybody what we're drinking because this is like our little go-to pre-mix drink.
Bullet bourbon. It matches the outfit that we have on tonight. It's a Bullet bourbon old fashioned. Bullet is the brand of whiskey, and we have chosen this is a premix of an old fashioned, and it is one of the best premixes we've had, which is why we continue to buy it. But it's easy. You pour it. You put some ice. You put a little slice of orange. You're done. You got a drink.
I will say the first time we had it, remember when Keyshawn, because Keyshawn goes hard for Bullet Bourbon. Like you would think he's a brand ambassador for Bullet Bourbon. He kept telling me like anytime he gets old fashioned, it has to be Bullet. So then when he came to my house, I said, "Oh look, Keyshawn, let's try this Bullet," and we bought it. And remember, like we drank it, like we drank this whole bottle one night because it was three of us. It's a small bottle.
You were snoring on a couch,
and we were both snoring on the couch, and we were like, "Wow, that was really, really good." I gotta call him tomorrow and be like, "Did you ever buy the pre-mix version?" Because me and Rich are hooked. Do you remember that?
This is one of the best. They had They had another brand tonight that was pre-mix and a few things, but when I looked at it, I said, "Oh, we should do something new on
Look for us, Melina."
I said, "You know what? We haven't been there so long.
Thank you, Lori.
We'll try something new.
Yes,
we'll try the good old reliable." I mean,
you're right, Jazzy. Will do. Keep your knee on Royal Caribbean's neck because they need to up their diversity overall. I will.
Because when you cruise
until I get a cease and desist from Royal Caribbean, that's a goal right there.
The reality is
no, I don't want them ever to kick me off their ships.
The reality is
I pay for Royal.
That when you get on their ships, if as a person of color, that you feel it.
You feel it. You feel it.
And it's just the truth.
Y'all remember how, and it was literally Richard was recording, not because we knew this was going to happen. Remember when I got knocked down to the ground on the Icon and I twisted my foot and I literally thought I broke my ankle. That's how much pain I was in. I literally put it in the Facebook group and everyone was saying, "You're just looking for money. We saw what happened. You didn't get pushed down to the ground." Literally in a Facebook group, because of who was in the group. They were mad because I was a woman of color complaining that I got hurt.
And unfortunately, I feel like we live in a Royal Caribbean neighborhood because
I live in a Royal Caribbean neighborhood.
we went out tonight. Right? This is Alpharetta, Georgia. So while we do tell you this is the best neighborhood in the world,
I still love it.
We do love it, but we also do believe that they absolutely can be racist here. That's a fact. That's not just my opinion. That we
tell them what happened tonight.
Tonight we're on an area. We're listening to live music.
You need to move your chairs. Is the first night of the live music.
Security comes up to us. You need to move your chairs in. You need to be on the green. But, sir, literally 10 feet away from us. 5 feet away from us are white men whose chairs are in the walkway. And you walked up to them, you walked past them, and you walked back. So that means you walked past them twice. And you came to me twice to tell me to move my chair.
Mm-hmm.
Why? But you didn't even approach the white men to tell them to move their chair.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Royal Caribbean does.
And even the couple behind us was like, "Wow!" Like the white couple.
Yeah.
They were like,
and they left.
They left. So they were like, "Wow!" They saw how angry I was about.
Yeah. And we're not. Fact. We are not. Let me. You think we're bad on YouTube? We're worse than a real person. For real.
Yeah.
Do not play this with me in real life. Trust me, I will bury you if you do this to me in real life. Anyone, any company, any of that. And they did that tonight where they was like, oh, you could do this, da da da. But they let them rock. The people behind us were like, oh no, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, well, we were very verbal. We said, oh, it must be okay. It must be okay to sit there on the corner. You could sit on that side if you're white.
He said nothing to the people in front of us.
Yeah. And we'll say it to them because we're not.
So
at the end of the day, what are you going to do?
So what I told the woman that was behind me, who also was a white couple, I said, I wasn't trying to place my lawn chairs directly in front of you because I saw that you and your husband was enjoying the music. I didn't want to be, because we came a little bit later than everyone. I will say we came a little bit later, and I didn't want to put my lawn chairs, bam, right in front of you. Yeah. So we put it off a little off the side so they can still see.
It's absolutely not playing a race card of any sort. It is literally, if you let him do it there, why is it not okay over here? We're 5 feet away.
Right.
If you didn't say anything to him there,
everybody should be able to move. Everybody should move.
Why is it he's sticking out 5 feet? Why am I not bad? Why am I not okay? I'm sticking out 4 feet. But you didn't say anything to him. That is a problem.
That is a problem. That is a problem.
And that is a common problem in ALPHARETTA and on Norwegian and on Royal Caribbean. It's a fact.
It is very true. It is very, very true. We have 2 Royal Caribbean cruises booked in 2025. I will definitely tag you all. Thank you very much. I don't know how long that video is going to last. I don't know how long, because I don't know, once the start of seas, maybe they'll make a new one. I don't know.
Listen, once they keep hearing that we getting tagged on there,
yeah,
they're gonna cut that shit off.
The wife and I just got off Utopia, and indeed, while watching Royal Caribbean Channel, we said, damn, there goes Richard Jazzy. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
That's
thank you,
nice.
Guys.
Thank you. Thank you
Appreciate
so
that, guys.
much. We appreciate it. Gina, when you go, take advantage of all the
Yo, we got like this net.
This is a little net.
It looks bad. It makes it look dirty.
No one can see it. Can you guys see that?
So stop swatting at it. Everybody thinks we're dirty now.
Do an affordable shopping.
I think we've been taking the garbage out.
I'll try to show everything, because wait, did we mention that we're getting paid? Wait, hold on. Wait. We're also, not only is MSC hosting us, they're paying us. They're literally paying us, and that was just a blessing. So this is a real cool experience for us, because they said, hey, we're going to host you and we're going to pay you. Woo! Come on, MSC. This is something new for us. So we're very grateful for that. So we're going to give them more content that they asked for.
We've been hosted before.
So
we're going to give them that money's
worth.
But
here's the thing. We're going to give you your money's worth. And here's the thing. They only want us to do Instagram and do what did they ask for? YouTube?
They didn't ask for YouTube.
They literally asked for Instagram, and that's it. So we're about to bang it out with YouTube lives, YouTube videos. And y'all know, if you follow me on Instagram, you know the little dots be mad small when I go on a cruise. So
it's gonna go hard.
So I go hard, and you hosting me.
It's gonna be part 1, 2, 3.
You're hosting me and my kids.
No. Yo, this one, you gotta go so hard. It's gotta be day 1, day 2, day 3.
Absolutely.
100 slides a day.
Here's the thing. Something about me. I'm never ungrateful. There's a lot of ungrateful people in the world, but not Jasmine. I'm going to show you how grateful I am. Thank you very much. A cruise that you're paying for me and my kids, and I'm going for spring break, and you're paying me on top of it. Thank you very much. What would you like? You want vlogs? You want Instagram stories? Oh, I'm going to show you stories. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be live on Wednesday. We don't know the time. I will give you a precursor.
But I would highly suggest you follow us on Instagram, a Rich and Jazzy Life on Instagram. You will be up to date. Some of the things because remember, I shoot video on the camera. Jasmine shoots stories on the phone. They are different stories. If you want her perspective
and live time,
they are very different. They are very different. It's the truth.
They are very different.
Right? Follow Instagram.
Instagram and Facebook. The same videos will play on Facebook. If you don't have Instagram, the same videos will play on the stories on Facebook. You got to click our face and on our stories. If you don't know what we mean by stories, click our face on Facebook and you'll see our story. You can see our stories that we put up today. That's a good tester. Click our face right now on Facebook so you can see our stories, and that's what I mean by seeing our stories. But go ahead. I know I have, and that's not even me trying to be rude.
Done.
I know I have I have a lot older audience, and they have no idea. You know what I'm saying?
And that's fine.
So I have to break it down for them.
We guys don't think we don't know when we say this. We watch our analytics a lot. We know our primary audience is not us in our 30s.
No.
Me and Jasmine are both in our 30s.
Yes.
And our main audience is not in their 30s.
No.
And we know that.
No.
And we love y'all.
Quick, babe. Now all of a sudden you want to be sipping? Surveys do matter. I also make a comment regarding more people of color in leadership positions on their crew and corporations. Come on, Vanilla.
Let's talk about that. So we have Dr. E holding it down as the first cruise director for MSC's
World America,
their brand new flagship cruise. They're trying to change the game and rock the whole market in America. And who did they bring? MELANIN at Sea.
And let me tell you guys, shout out to Vanessa, because Vanessa bought him the MELANIN at Sea shirts for me because I was talking to him via DMs. Listen, if y'all want to sleep on MELANIN at Sea, everybody
y'all don't realize.
MELANIN at Sea, people know what MELANIN at Sea is.
Are you sleeping on us or not?
Are y'all sleeping on us or not? Y'all really think we a joke or like what? Because it's not. Yeah, Dr. E. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Dr. E for getting that contract. Shout out to you.
I've never been on a Carnival ship. I've never had him as a cruise director.
We've never personally had him. However, before he left Carnival, he was already one of the most talked about cruise directors in the industry. And he remains, moving to MSC, one of the most popular cruise directors in the industry. So for him to bring in a new ship, the inaugural season cruise director, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. And for them to choose him, pay attention. Who brought in Utopia? Who brought in your World America? You got to pay attention to who's bringing it in.
The chocolate. Sorry. Let's do our due diligence and make a difference. World, pay attention to the surveys. Surveys are important in my job. Part of your metrics. They will definitely look at them. Come on, y'all. I enjoyed the girls. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Koo. We have two. You'll get to meet the girls. You get to.
When is her mom coming?
We'll get to meet her mom next summer.
She's on Allure.
Yeah, because Catherine, your mom is not coming on the Icon when we all go on. I mean, the Star of the Seas when we all go on the Star of the Seas, right? I don't think so. We have 2 Royal Caribbean cruises booked in 2025. I will definitely tag you all. Thank you so much. They're having their own conversation. Gino, when you go, take advantage of the all Aria experience. Do affordable shopping vlog. Jazzy, go try on the most expensive diamond ring in the jewelry store.
Let's not do that.
That's a good idea.
That's a terrible idea.
I remember that live when you were shopping on Disney. Yes. You remember that? I need one bag packing video. We have the packing video. And I'm not making no more because it just doesn't do anything for us. But I will do one in 2025 to see again.
We got to do one per year.
One per year. Hard, and I'm going to be honest with you. The key to life. I hate it. Think about yourself. Could you imagine having to set up a camera when you're packing your video for you and your family when you go on a cruise? It's annoying as hell. But being that this is a 3-day cruise, should we do it for this cruise? We do have
Absolutely
Monday.
Not. No, we don't.
It's a short cruise.
It's dead, babe.
It's dead. Okay. It's not happening this one. But
if we did one, it would be for July.
It's definitely not for July. It has to be one of those personal cruises, not a group cruise, Richard. We have so much stuff to do for a group cruise.
But the group cruise packing is separate. I do that alone. We just do you know what I'm saying? Oh, I see what you mean. The themes and stuff.
But yeah, it's a lot.
It's not happening no time soon. Next. Moving next comment.
Okay, we read this one. What is locked over perk I need to use? I saw your family. Well, you saw my family picture on. I saw you. Where did you see me?
What was that, yo?
Keep pushing. Wait, Karen, you didn't finish your sentence. Where did you see my family picture? You just said you saw me, but where? Okay, we'll get back to that. Someone did say they saw me on a Disney cruise.
What Disney cruise?
They saw our family picture on a Disney cruise in the photo area. I don't know.
I know the damn Disney cruise.
I'll tell you who the person is when we get off live, because you completely forgot. If you see those old designs of Carnival, they didn't do is what royal ships look like now. For Carnival, they didn't. I'm not sure what she means by that. I swear we thought Icon was the first one of those elevators. Icon was not.
Hell
Carnival
no.
had that. And you know what? I don't like
the
that.
Horizon has that.
The Horizon has that. I hate that people don't give Carnival the credit, because when people was like, oh my God, destination elevators, we're like, that's like mad old.
Mad old.
Even MSC has that.
Carnival have been doing that since Icon 2018.
Royal Caribbean was very, very late to the game with destination elevators. Very late to the game with that. MSC had it and Carnival had it for years.
But it was a game changer because of Royal Caribbean.
Because
so
Royal Caribbean people only cruise Royal Caribbean. But when you learn to not be monogamous, you go on other cruise lines, you'll realize
you really use that term
big
right.
Fancy words, educated words, degree words.
Very classy.
You know, degrees that are not paid off yet, but that's okay.
We're not worried about paying them, you know.
Yeah, that's okay. God will pay it all. I saw it.
I sure hope so.
I saw you all on Pure VPN when they made the first Royal Caribbean VPN. It was nice, and shame on Raw. Shame on them. Thank you, Desiree. I appreciate it.
Oh, you had the VPN. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Keep pushing it so Royal can see they need people like you. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. I never had an old fashioned. Come on, Gina.
Well, Jasmine had about 10 of them tonight.
Gina. Now, I was like peer pressuring Gina when I was on the 2.5. I said, Gina, drink more.
Gina's like, yo.
Gina was like, fine. Remember we was in the casino? And I was like, Gina, the drinks are being purchased. Get more. She was like, I'll have a margarita. Remember that? Gina, we got to cruise together again. Wow, that's horrible. It is horrible. Definitely praying for your mom and your time family. Thank you so much, Denicia. I appreciate it. Guys, it's 237 people still here. What are y'all doing on a Friday night?
I was going to cut them off at 12. But...
I remember that you saw on YouTube when Icon came out. Yes. Oh, yes. That is our most popular live still to this day. When the Icon came in,
pulling into town.
That's video made us get 100,000 subscribers. So I will say Royal Caribbean helped us get 100,000 subscribers. Royal Caribbean gave us our very first documentary, even though
but it's crazy because I feel like Royal Caribbean, we've benefited a lot from them, and it's still racist.
I will say, do you guys know that we are in another documentary, another cruise line documentary?
We are?
Rain and Royce are.
Oh, yeah, on Disney.
I didn't watch it yet.
National Geographic.
It's about Lighthouse Point. Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. You have to have hiccups. Excuse me.
Whoa. Hey, ew.
Like, wait. That's like a real like drunk. Like, you know how you watch movies? That was some drunk shit.
Yeah.
You know how I watch movies and then a drunk just hiccuping?
It's a sloppy drunk. Yeah, that's a sloppy drunk shit.
I'm not even sloppy drunk. Wait.
Finish the line, man.
Hiccuping? How uncouth. Someone messaged me and told me that they saw Rain and Royce.
Yeah, they did.
And if you have Disney Plus, it's called Lighthouse Point, Lookout Key, or something like that.
We didn't watch it
yet. But Rain and Royce is in that documentary. I did sign a waiver for Rain and Royce to be in. Oh. I did sign a waiver for Rain. Oh, what happened?
The battery. You've been on here for fucking 3 hours.
Can you guys still hear me though? Is the sound coming in clear? Right is right. Period. Thank you, Uncle Eddie. That's what I'm saying. We all experience racism. If not, keep living and being melanin and black. Absolutely. Black is black is black. They said they could still hear me. I am I am one sometimes. Well, what's my opinion when I feel racism disrespect? Absolutely. You know the saying, if you are black, stay black. It's a white one. Well, I don't plan to change my race. Richard, how come it doesn't? Why do I look different? It doesn't give.
What do you look different? What do you look white?
Look at this. Look how we look. We look like we're in a bootleg movie.
I mean, just press the damn thing, baby. Look at us. We look great. Look at you. Brown on orange. Melanin on orange. Look at you. Looking good out here.
Damn, that's love. Hey, you're on Freedom of the Seas. Hey, you're on Freedom of the Seas. Yes, we're on Freedom of the Seas. No, thank you very much, Karen. Look at y'all securing a bag. Absolutely. Get your coins, as you should. Thank you. I'm off on Wednesday. I expect you to be in the live. We had him on MSC Seashore. Very nice. Right. She's not coming on Star. Oh, she's not coming on Star. Okay.
Cool, Mom?
Yeah, she said, nope, she's not coming.
Oh. Okay.
You'll meet the whole family on MSC 5.0.
5.0.
We'll be the ones that cruise royal. Yes. I'm 28 and I watch y'all. And we love our youngins. I love it.
We appreciate you.
I love when on a group cruise, when I see like, I'm 21. I'll be like, oh my God.
We were like, yo, y'all watch us?
You watch us?
God damn.
Because I swear, no shade to all my older audience. I swear all my audience is like 50 plus. And it is.
No, it's true. But
all my audience is 50 plus.
I'm the one that enters the bookings. Our 90% of our audience is in their late 40s.
And I appreciate you.
And we love y'all.
And I love y'all. Because y'all were the ones that got the coins.
Because you know why? Y'all spending the money. Coming on group cruise.
Wait, what is the type of money they have?
Everybody else.
What's the type of money they have? What is it called?
I don't know what the hell.
Venus, you sleep. What's the money called? It's called like residual money or something.
I'm not sure what it's called. But I know the people who be talking trash in my LC group don't spend no money.
We have recreational money. Your group cruises included 57 suitcases.
This is a fact.
A guy saw my daughter and I with our Melanin C t-shirts, and he shouted out loud, Melanin C. Everybody turned around, looked at us. I felt like a movie star. Oh, nice.
MAS love.
I love that. Melanin C is well represented on Virgin Voyages cruises.
Virgin Voyages, they know MS Melanin
disposable income. Thank you, Catherine. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Because people older have disposable income. Maybe instead of packing Vivio, maybe do a favorite travel gear.
Okay. I like that.
That's a good idea because that's something different.
I like that a lot, Joy, actually.
But what? Just off the top of your head.
No.
3 things. What's your favorite travel gear?
Well, for me personally, it's always camera equipment.
So what would be something of my favorite travel gear?
That's up to you. It's your favorite.
But no, tell me. You're me. Tell me.
It's your favorite.
Just tell me one thing. One thing.
It's your favorite. It's not my favorite.
You can't even tell me. You can't even help me to get this video ready.
Then clearly it's not going to happen. If you can't get your own shit together.
Richard, I'm asking a serious question.
I got my own shit together. What about you? What about you and me? Come on.
I'm asking you for one idea. All right, guys in the comments, you know me.
What
is something that is my favorite?
Sundress?
What is my favorite travel gear?
We're going to start with orange sundress, guys.
I've always had a drink in my hand on 2.5. Absolutely. You sure did, Gina. I just made the bourbon drink. It is very good. You have this one? The bullet. Supporting you, Rich and Jazz. Thank you so much, Vicky's Adventures. Catherine said, making a hot fudge sundae and rolling a. Ooh, she's getting a nice little blaze. She's getting blaze.
4-leaf clover.
She's getting a 4-leaf clover. Y'all feeling nice, and I love it. It's time for bed.
Yeah.
Good night, Mrs. Koo. Mrs. Koo's going to bed.
All right, Miss Koo. Good night.
Mrs.
I'm
turning up my YK and Coke glass, Jazzy. What's a YK? Yes. Wait. Who's this?
Eki?
That's Eki?
Yeah, of course it's Eki.
Eki, what the hell are you still doing here? I'm surprised. You're not asleep. That's also for the girls. Yes, we can hear. We can still hear. Da 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 da. I'm turning on my I'm turning up my yak and Coke glass. You are still live. I mean, that gnat is white. Oh, they can see the gnat. I burp and hiccup when I've
Where
been
did the gnat
drinking.
go? It must have
Thought
been
I
gone.
was the only one. The youngins, 44 here. How about the 70s? It's called my own. It's called On My Own Business. Shout out to Gorgeous for becoming a new YouTube member. Thank you so much. We will have a YouTube members only meeting soon.
Let's talk
I'm
about
gonna
that for a second here. What the fuck is this? So tonight we've got Saving Together joining a membership.
Save
We
it together and
appreciate
went to
you.
bed, Richard.
Brenda Hall,
Friends of Bell.
Bell. I don't know why I said Hall.
Oh my gosh. Continue on. Desiree Dixon, thank you so much for the super chat. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Desiree. Carla, you guys deserve it. I'm happy. Thank you for, I don't know how come that comes up. Did she renew her membership?
I think
Because
something
she's
like
always been a member.
that. Something like that.
Shannon, thank you. Shout out to Shan. That's Nanny Shan in
Oh,
the
is that who that is?
house.
Okay.
Nanny Shan for the super chat.
The OG nanny.
Nanny Shan is coming on another roof cruise.
Now I will warn you, we've never, outside of the parents and the aunt, this is our only nanny.
This is our only nanny. This is our only nanny. Our nanny Shannon.
And she can be trusted, guys.
She can be trusted. Wonderful nanny. Great
Definitely.
nanny.
She's so good with kids.
She's so amazing with kids, and we love you. We love Shannon. If it's not tech gear, I would say your favorite travel gear. Your nails. Laugh out loud. Or matching family fits. Guys, I've been trying to avoid these two fingers. I have a nail appointment at 9:30 a.m. So I
I know that's rough.
So I can be.
You were trying to hide that all night, weren't you?
Look, let me just be truthful. Look at this.
Tell him.
Guys, I have an appointment at 9:30 a.m.
You're shaming yourself. Can't believe you showed it online.
I can't believe I showed it, but
I'm so ashamed. Very shaming.
9:30 a.m. I will be at the nail salon getting my nails done for World America. World America.
Okay, so
I'm going to World America.
The other thing is, I don't think people realize that Jasmine changed her hair. Because, like I told you,
don't even bring it up. Because Richard said I look exactly the same. He said your hair looks like. I would like for everyone, ladies.
It was a bad idea, babe.
It's a bad idea.
You should have put a color in it. That's what I'm thinking.
Richard said my hair is a bad idea. I got my hair done yesterday, right? The idea was for it to be a boho bob. My real hair is too long for it to be. That's what I wanted. But my real hair, because I only keep braids in my hair, has grown too long. So Richard said, I came home like, thinking my man gonna be like, oh, come on, sexy. Yeah. Raina Royce was like, yeah, mommy. Yeah, we love it. Raina Royce was hyping me up. And I love having daughters because of that. Raina Royce, I walked in the door and it was like, yeah, we love it. Curls fresh. Come on, girl. Like Raina Royce was hyping me up. I come upstairs. Rich goes, what did you get done? And I said, I got a shorter style. He goes, I don't see no difference than what you had last time.
It cost me a few $100 to look the same.
He wants a new wife, clearly. And he's saying that I should have gotten. This is thank you, Anna Q. I should have gotten like a lighter brown highlights. I wasn't ready for that because
why did you get the same color?
Shh, you're not allowed to speak at this point.
It's too late. Clearly. Why did you not change the color?
I didn't want to change the color. I wasn't ready for color. I didn't. It's still like it's April. I wasn't ready for like. I wasn't ready for like blonde.
You wasn't ready.
I wasn't for brown.
Well, why wasn't free?
Excuse me? So you don't like my hair? You don't think I look pretty?
I mean, I think you look pretty. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. Do you, ladies, do you see this? Look at this.
No, I'm out of here.
I feel ugly. My husband thinks I look horrible. My husband doesn't like my hair. Richard, I wish you the fuck I would. I look fucking amazing. And it's shorter. Ladies, do you not realize first of all, the last braids I had was past my ass. And Richard, you're gonna sit up here and be like, it don't look different. I got short. I can't help that my real hair grew longer. They said my real hair is here, right? My real hair is here. It hits here.
I mean, I get that.
I couldn't do the bob.
I'm not talking about that. That's not the point.
You wanted color? What is it that you want? Tell me what you want.
All I was saying is it looks the same.
So what do you want?
It wasn't meant to be.
When I ask you, because ladies that's in a relationship, marriage, you want to know what your man wants, right? So next time, when I said to him, Richard, I literally sent him pictures.
It wasn't meant to be an insult. It's just
it's an insult. How is a fucking insult?
I'm just it was the same.
It's an insult.
It was the same.
It's 244 people here.
It was the same.
Ladies, are you insulted? Because I'm insulted. I'm insulted. I done got fresh.
I'm just saying it was the same.
I done sat there from 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. 3 p.m. 3 p.m.
I'm just saying it could have been something different.
What do you want me to get next time? Go ahead, tell everybody on YouTube so we know next set of hair.
I mean, shit, tell everybody. Change the color. Go burgundy. Go blonde. Something. I don't know.
He wants a blonde. So, ladies, now we know he wants a blonde.
Oh my!
He wants a blonde. He wants a blonde.
Oh, why do I have to be buried for this? Now I want a blonde. See how I gotta go under the bus for this.
He wants a blonde.
Oh my God!
Wow.
You see, this
That's
is
what
why.
you into?
Oh my God!
That's what you into.
This is why men don't be saying nothing, because of y'all.
Ladies, you heard it here first.
Oh,
let God give me life.
We're not safe.
Let God give me.
We're not safe.
Let me live to the 106
years.
Guys,
we are not safe.
Because, ladies, and I have witnesses here. 249 people here on April. What's today date? April the 5th.
Men, we're not safe.
If you see Richard with a blonde hair woman,
what?
You already know that's what he really wanted. I have to use the restroom. Excuse me. I have to use the restroom. And this is a first on any live.
Wait,
you have ever seen me use the restroom.
That is a first. You must gotta pee like crazy. You better not trip and fall. I took all that trash. I have nothing to say to the people. She's in the back, guys. She is yelling. She's in the bathroom on the other side of the house. And she's yelling. What do you have to say to the people? And what I have to say to the people is, I don't care if you're blonde or not. That was not the point I was trying to make here. Because, yeah, we're not getting into the whole, What the hell was that?
Focus on the audience.
No.
Don't focus on me.
Nope. No. Don't.
I'm eating you up in the comments.
I'm not worried about who's eating who up in the comments. I'm not in it. I'm not even reading it. I don't care what they say in the comments. Cause I know.
Are y'all eating him up or what?
I didn't even read them.
Can you move the bench up?
No, I'm not gonna read it because I know they're gonna eat me up. So I'm good. I didn't read them.
Jazzy needs to go to the bathroom. She's gonna go get a knife.
I don't know what they're talking about. I didn't read them. No.
I noticed as soon as I saw it. Thank you very much. Well, can this blonde woman fight? Because we can.
See, that's why I read them.
So what was Richard saying to y'all while I was gone?
I didn't say nothing.
Richard, you will have to pay dearly, sir. You thought you was gonna have a nice night? I want what she's drinking. I want what drink she's having. Let me tell you guys. I need all y'all to go to your local liquor store tomorrow and ask them, do they have Bullet Old Fashioned Cocktail? Get you an orange. Get one orange from the grocery store. One orange from the grocery store. One orange from the grocery store and ice. And that will do you right. Well, as they say, gentlemen prefer blonde. Catherine.
I don't know anything
Catherine,
about this.
this is what your mom is telling me.
Nope. I'm not involved.
He wants a blonde woman.
I'm not involved.
I can't give him what he wants.
I'm not involved.
Richard, I wish you would. He got a Becky with the good hair waiting in the wings.
Exactly. I'm not involved. I don't know anything about this. How am I getting this?
Richard, your braids always say, thank you, Joy Nolly. Thank you. You know something?
Yeah, just be putting me under the bus. And I don't appreciate that.
You asked for it. Jasmine.
I was over here minding my business.
I'm getting my designer purse on Wednesday. Thank you, Gail. Live is coming soon. Make sure when I go live and we go in that store, we are picking out a bag or a wallet or something. Because I deserve. Rich won't be taking the rag.
Who's responsible for this? Who said that? Gail.
Gail said it. Okay?
Gail, we got beef now.
I need that drink. I highly recommend the drink. Highly recommend it.
Who said that?
This weekend. Rich is innocent. Sita, he's not innocent. You must be.
That's what I'm saying.
Sita must have blonde hair.
No, hey.
Sita must have blonde hair.
You mind your business. Don't worry about Sita.
The way he looks at you, a blonde could never. I know that you're new to it once you guys came on. Thank you. I appreciate it. Get you a blonde wig and some red heels, Jazzy. Surprise him when he comes home from work. I'm not going to pretend like I'm a white woman. I am not.
What? What is blonde hair?
I've had blonde. Something now that I think about it. When I've had the blonde braids, you like them more than anything.
Well, I mean, that wasn't because
you know what?
No.
That's your thing.
Oh,
that's your thing. It took me all these years to figure. That's your thing. And that's all you had to say all these years. All you had to do was be honest with me. Jasmine, Richard, don't try to rub Jazz thighs now, right? You see him trying to rub my thighs, trying to be all.
Who is that?
I see the arm moving under the table.
Why you gotta do me like? Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
We all beefed that. Something different braids. With your natural hair is an Afro curly style. He didn't mean to go blonde. No, he means to go blonde. You do your hairstyle. No, I am not. Because what happens if when I lock my hair? What happens if because that was my next step. I wanted to lock my hair. So what happens if I do locks? So what are you going to say then?
Do your thing, yo.
No, you could be black. Yeah, there's a lot of black women who do blonde. It doesn't right. Being married to an actor has this fur. Lucky I can't throw up some good memes in here. I'm from crying.
Thank God.
Cheewees. What a great night. As Jojo says, knowing is half a bottle. Blonde lock. Look, I know I rock braids a lot. And let me tell you the reason why I truly rock braids a lot.
That's what we do.
It's convenient. And two, I cruise. I cruise a lot. I cruise a lot more than your average person.
Sometimes every month.
So ain't nobody got time to be dealing with no damn natural hair. Two, dealing with a silk press. I remember I had a silk press. Silk press is the worst. That shit lasts a couple of days. Ain't nobody got no time for no silk press. Ain't nobody got time for no wig. Ain't nobody got a time for no frontal, no wig. And I'm not a beautician, so I don't know how to continuously fix it. You know what I'm saying? So what I found comfort in is braids because of what I do with cruising a lot and also having 2 little girls that I have to do their hair every single day. I got to do Rainy Roy's hair every morning. So trust me, before I had kids, baby, she was a weave girl. She was a natural. Remember, I used to switch it up all the time.
Right.
She never had blonde though, so I don't know where you get this blonde from. Where you get the blonde from?
I mean, that's what you came up with.
You can rewind the tapes. Everybody rewind the tapes. So I'm thinking about doing locks. I think besides the blonde, Richard, didn't you like the locks?
It was a good look for you.
Silk press in the summer is a waste of money. It's a waste of money. I don't want you guys to think that Jasmine don't got no hair. I have hair. I wanted these to be like a cute bob. And the women, they were my beauticians, they were like, you can't get the bob. Your hair is too long for the bob. And you asked my cousin because I was like, I'm getting a cute little short style. So I called her. I was like, I can't get it because my hair grew too long. So I'm very grateful for that. Yes. But I choose not to wear my natural hair. It's just too much, and I don't have time for it.
I thought you said you was gonna pull off the locks.
Not you trying to gaslight. You trying to gaslight me?
How
Like the faux locks, and the faux locks. I love faux locks, but to take them out.
Oh yeah, you did complain about it.
I gotta find somebody. I have to go to a service that actually takes them out. I crochet my hair for vacate. So think about me, someone who vacations once a month or once every month. I have to continuously have my hair in braid. That's why I always have braids. Not that she don't want no. Trust me, she's a cute girl. Okay, she loves a weave. She loves a wig. I am a Leo. I'm all about fashion. I'm all about dressing down, but I have to do what's convenient for me. I used to be up at 4 a.m. doing my girls' hair when they were little, and I had to be at work at 7 a.m. It sucked. Toilet. I bet.
That was
Richard,
a lot. I
when
bet.
you're World of you just start. Please read that.
Richard, when you on World America.
Richard,
Wait, how did I cook?
You better justify yourself tonight.
Wait, how did I get in this?
Because everyone thinks that you're into blonde women. And everyone is going to side eye you from now on. No one is going to forget. It's not like there's 50 people here. There's 235 people here tonight.
What's that mean?
Everybody is going to remember that you like women with blonde hair. And that's what you like.
Who said I like that?
You said.
I never said I like that. I have a wife.
Richard, I promise you, when I replay this video tomorrow, you started this.
It wasn't me.
Kathleen Jackson, give it up, girl. The braids is staying. What you going to do when I get locks? You going to tell me to cut my hair off and go bald? What if I was skin bald? Kathleen Jackson, what's your hair look like? Let me see, girl. Come on.
How did I start this?
Drop the link so we can see what Kathleen Jackson's hair looks like right now. I want to see. I want to get some Instagram. Right. Yeah, drop the link.
So she said no more
braids.
She
told me no more braids for a while. I want to see what Kathleen Jackson is giving.
What is her style looking like?
What is her style looking like?
Kathleen, can you?
Since she's so sick of my braids.
Right. Kathleen, can you please share what style looks good?
Right. What do you suggest? What do you suggest?
Let's sit back. Let's just sit back and wait.
Yeah, we'll wait for Kathleen to give her suggestions. What do you suggest that I do? Since you hate braids so much, you hate a natural style on a black woman so much. I'm gonna watch White Chicks when this live is over. So
we're gonna wait.
We're gonna wait for Kathleen Jackson. So did we talk about? Okay, so you talked about. Let's go back to MSC World America.
I'm still waiting for.
Well, it's going to take her a little while. She has to think about. Let's give her time. We're not going to stay here and be quiet. We'll wait for her.
And meanwhile, while we talk about what no more braids. Well, what else are we gonna wear?
Let's go back to MSC World America. What is something You so besides the beauty and the well, it's not called a promenade. It's
What
called
about you?
Let me get closer to the mic.
Because I talked about what I like, and
I'm
that's what I'm interested in. But
So what I'm interested in is because I know everyone out there, their biggest complaint with MSC is the food. My goal is to show you the offerings of the different foods. I want to be a real foodie and show you guys, hey guys, World America has. I want to see what type of quick eats MSC is bringing. Because if you're going to bring one of the world's biggest cruise ship, I want to say this again so everybody make sure they heard me clearly. MSC's World America is one of the world's biggest cruise ships. I didn't say it was the world's biggest cruise ship, but it is one of the world's biggest cruise ships. So I want to show what MSC is bringing as one of the world's biggest cruise ships.
okay,
So as far as foods, because if you go on Royal Caribbean, they have things, besides the buffet and the main dining. I want to show what MSC is bringing.
right,
And I think that's like a big concern with a lot of my clients, people in Melanin at Sea, what I've been seeing on the internet is showing like, what are we eating on MSC? That's a big complaint. So
right.
that's one of the things I want to show. I won't be able to Rain and Royce won't be able to tell you how the kids camp is because the kids camp will be closed for our preview sailing. But from the past, Rain and Royce did really like. I will say, but underneath Disney, I think MSC will come next. What do you think for them?
For so far for the girls, what we've noticed is MSC's number 2.
MSC is number 2.
Yeah.
I will say, for parents out there who are considering MSC, they do a really good job with the kids. They take them to
and
dinner.
We may not
lunch.
be able to show that, to be real,
Mm-hmm.
on this particular sailing because the kids camp is closed, so we can't give the full value of what they truly offer. But from what we know in the past,
yeah,
they do a really, really good job with the kids. They do.
Yeah.
What else we got here?
Love your braids, Jazzy. I look forward to your different styles on the cruise. Thank you, Kels. I appreciate it. My young 28-year-old. Keep rocking your braids, Jasmine. Thank you. Thank you, Anna Q. I don't hate braids. Braids are beautiful. Oh, Kathleen responded.
Okay.
She says, I don't hate braids. Braids are beautiful. But what I'm saying is consider wearing an afro curly for a while. You know something, Kathleen? I have 2020. So remember when I had my hair natural and I wore I hated it. It's too much maintenance. It's too much wash and go, style, twist out. I did have my hair for a whole year. And you can go back in the vlogs and see. It's just too much maintenance personally for me. Whereas my braids, I can have braids, I can style it, and it's perfect for me. And I personally prefer braids to the point where I honestly just want to do some nice locks in my hair. And I don't know, I'm still working on that. I haven't made a decision yet. Let's just leave the last little comments. The food is different.
Sorry.
We have our brand ambassador. He says the food is different between each levels on MSC.
It's true.
Mark, yeah, it is true. And I can't, I am, y'all, the days, it's literally how many more days we have left?
Few.
We have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 4 more days. 4 more days.
I can't wait.
So we're some of the first people to ever show this to you guys. Like, this is a big deal. It's pretty dope. And I can't wait to show it to you guys.
So we're going to be the first people on World America showing you what they have to offer. It's pretty dope.
Markel did like MSC's camp. Try the cake to see if it's sweet or fat free because I hate cruise cakes. Really? I'm a big guy and I would know. Oh, is that a thing? Like so do you like official adventures of Eric and Connie? I know that when you go on Carnival, like they have the cakes, like 4 cakes, and they give you a slice. Are you giving? Do you like the Carnival cakes? Because that's the only cruise line that I know that has like a slice of cake. You know, they have a whole cake, you have a slice. What do you think of that one? Tell me. I wear braids most of the time and love my individuals more. Back in the day, it was Afro for me. It was all about Black Power in the 70s. Hate it or love it, braids will always be in fashion. Always. I love your braids. It's the right thing. When you're traveling, Black woman hair is different. It's different. And let me tell you something. I think that because if you guys go back to like prior to me having children, she was a weave girl. Like I loved it. Like they can see you grabbing on my leg, babe.
Really?
Yes.
Are you sure about it? I don't think they can. I think you just exposed me.
Richard, they can see.
I'm pretty sure they could not.
Yes, someone already commented. I see you grabbing on her thigh.
Wow, that's pretty bad. Whoever that was, I'm probably gonna grab on her thigh again.
Richard, but
I'll give you 5 minutes.
No, it's a lot. It's a lot to maintain. Like if I was like a girl that was into like wigs and weaves, honey, she be weaved down. Here's the thing: the cost don't matter because if I'm gonna spend $600, if I'm gonna spend his money on a $600, $700 wig or weave, I'm gonna spend it. But I don't have time to maintain it. You know what I'm saying? So braids for me. I repeat, and I say it with my chest out. And lots of products to maintain. It's a lot of products.
What are the cost of matter part?
The point of braids is not to wear out hair curly, Miss Kathleen. It's a lot of maintenance. Thank you, Thank you, Kels. Thank you, Sugar. Hey, Sugar. You were here all night. How are you, Sugar? Hope you're doing well.
What's up, Sugar?
I can't wait to see our vlogs next week. So we'll have live next week. We'll have vlogs the following week. Next week will be lives. The week after will be vlogs.
But join us.
Celebrity has a slice of cake. Oh, I think Sig, did you get your shirt? I resent your shirt. Did you get it? I think you would love locks. In there, Sig has locks. I think you would love locks. I went for braids from locks and I love it. I think I would too. We can right. You guys can see him all rubbing on me. People don't understand. The maintenance of curly hair. I understand the maintenance of curly hair because I have 2 curly hair daughters. And it is Richard, how was I? Rain and Royce had a photo shoot today. How was I today?
You need to let it go.
What do you mean?
At some point, that's what I told you. At some point, you need to let it go. I'm not joking. You need to learn to let it go.
I'm sorry. I'm paying for a photo shoot, babe. I can't let it go.
That's the problem.
Richard, you have to remember, I'm not just like a normal mom who has a daughter that's doing.
And that's why I'm on my business.
I'm not a mom who has daughters in the modeling business. I am a mom who has a whole degree.
Yeah, that's great.
In theater.
That's why I mind my business.
I know what a good headshot looks like.
And that's why I mind my business.
Continue to mind your business.
I know when to mind my business.
Because, baby.
Because I also pay.
Who am I going to go hard for? Is Rain and Royce.
Right.
I'm going to make sure my daughters. One thing for sure. I could look like a raggedy bum. Rain and Royce always going to shine. If everybody ever meet Rain and Royce, baby, they're going to be dressed to the nines, hair done, everything. Because my daughters will always be a reflection of me. And I'm going to note to Carnival and Royal, they all taste the same, as well as the Norwegian. And I see him topping off that drink. Yes, we can say, no, we're trying to ignore it. We are near Rich's freedom servant inside.
Y'all play, yo. Come on now.
Black Maria is coming. What you guys don't see is Richard is over. Yes, we see Richard. Luxley, he's done. We're done. Richard is done. He don't want to talk no more.
Why?
It's all Richard. It's all about Richard. Richard is done. I'm a diabetic. I could stand those cake last time. I had a personal cake made for me, and it was straight lard. Dang. Well, I hope you find some. Vanessa! Hey, girl. Hey,
Vanessa,
girl.
what the hell?
Vanessa, what you doing up?
Vanessa.
Hey,
12:41 in the morning?
I didn't think you stay up this late.
Yo, I know Vanessa got a class at 6 a.m.
Richard,
wait. Are you not in her class?
Are you not? Do you not owe Vanessa some videos tonight?
Oh.
I told Vanessa you was gonna send her the drone videos for her vlog. Vanessa has a vlog coming out on Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to give a shout out to Vanessa Elise. Do you see this? Do you see this lovely channel right here?
Oh,
everyone, tonight or tomorrow morning, go to this channel, Vanessa Elise. She is a YouTuber, a cruise YouTuber who makes fantastic, wonderful.
No.
Go ahead, Rich.
Call me out.
No, Richard. Tell him. You're a man. I'm not going to sit up here. What do you think of Vanessa vlogs?
I didn't send her clips, guys. Was supposed to say more?
We're talking about Vanessa, babe.
Okay, so I did not send her the clips that I was supposed to send her, which means that she was supposed to have plenty more footage. But anyway, Vanessa truly, she is putting together the best 3.5 footage.
I'm letting you talk.
And over some footage.
You do over some footage. And thank you so very much. I am good to be good, busy, back-to-back cruise just to recovery. It was a bad. Oh, you got a back-to-back. Now back for another one. Fast. Yes, you do. Damn. I miss my hair. Enjoy your hair. I like praise very versatile. You did mess that up. But Richard.
Damn, I can't believe that.
Gone. Man, I miss these lives. I can't refer for it.
I can't believe I messed that up that bad. Damn, Vanessa. I'm sorry.
What a good mom. Kids, my children always come first.
Vanessa, I'm really sorry. I really messed that up. Damn. Now I'm saying I think about it. I was supposed to send you earlier this week.
Let's just start putting what we learned. All right, guys, let's start putting what we learned in the chat. Guys, what have we learned? Put it in the chat.
Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you for being a leader, as always.
Right.
Waiting for some more video clips. Ooh, Rich is in trouble. Hey, Vanessa, love our content. This is some grown-up show tonight. Love Vanessa. I'll be a bum on my kids. Right. I hate to see a mom that looks fantastic and the kids look like bums. My kids.
Damn, I feel bad. I need to look for footage tonight.
Rich, Vanessa, is it okay that Richard sends it to you in the morning? Tomorrow. Damn, the vlog doesn't come out till tomorrow. Vanessa's not editing a video at this point.
She is.
My boy Rich is lit. Litty City. That's what he gets for going on those 5-mile walks and not having no liquor. Your mom is watching. This is one of those lives that gets accidentally deleted. It's gonna stay. Richard, ship up and shape up. This live is staying on lives. Rich is gone. So take a picture of the Rich. This is gonna be fine. I learned. Okay, here we go. I gotta finish this off, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, strong.
We're gonna finish this off strong. Here we go. I learned that Jasmine had a gerbil named Lisa Turtle. I learned that Richard Jasmine is being hosted by MSC Poor Richard. Definitely a post and deletes. Got caught in 4K. We watch her, love her channel, Vanessa Elise, best solo videos. Yes, we love Vanessa. We love you, Vanessa. Vanessa, where the hell you been all night? We love Vanessa. We love you, Vanessa. And I'll see you not next week, but the week after next. I learned that Rich and Jazz are being hosted by MSC. We are, isn't it? It's really nice to say. It's nice to say that I'm not. Are you all right? Fix your face.
I'm good.
I learned that Rich and Jazz are being hosted by MSC. I learned that Richard loves blondes.
I'm not involved in that.
Do you love him? Go ahead and just admit it, babe. It's okay. Do you love him or not? Do you love blondes? Do you love blondes? Yes or no?
Is that what you got at the moment?
Y'all funny as fucking especially as whiskey. I learned that when Richard gets drunk, he stops talking into the mic. Yeah, no worries. Please, Vanessa, tomorrow you'll get him. I promise. I learned that we'll get our first view of MSC World America, Richard and Jasmine next week. Absolutely, you surely will. Wednesday, be there or be square. If Richard is not there, I'll be there with my phone live showing you guys MSC World America. Richard will be there. Right, babe?
Yeah.
I learned black women wear a variety of cute hairstyles, especially blonde, right, babe? Because I can wear blonde.
You can.
But do you like it?
I like it.
Do you love it?
I love it.
He loves it. He loves when I wear blonde. I learned that Richard better not ever take a look at a blonde, like ever, ever, ever. Oh, I learned that Richard wants you to wear blonde wigs, right? I better get in my Mary J. Blige bag. That's what he's into. Richard is ready for me to end this vlog. What have you been drinking, Richard? Richard has been drinking this, and I don't know how Richard is so far gone. And we have the same amount of drinks. Richard, that's that healthy eating, healthy life. I guess I must have dirt in my stomach because I feel perfectly fine.
Do you?
I feel perfectly fine. The people who have been on cruise trips with me know that I'm cool right now. I'm cooling. You are far gone.
Definitely. Where's the
When I learn music? We ain't gonna. I can't do that. You just gonna get this good night. I learned that Jazzy and Venus killed a fish. I didn't kill it. I learned that Richard has a thing for blondes.
Oh my god.
I learned that bullet old-fashioned cocktails not to be played with, not for the week. Highly suggest that you guys go to the liquor store and buy this. I was outside recruiting for a cruise bay. Shout out to Vanessa looking for a cruise bay. I learned that Jazzy's sister is the best big sister. She is the best big sister. And she probably left. Venus, you still here? Richard is leaving us for tonight. I learned that Richard will pay for talking about Jasmine's new hair, new bag coming soon. And I learned that there is something extra in that bullet. I learned the girls made it to the National Geographic on Disney Plus. Please watch it. Your braids always look nice. Thank you to Lily Blonde. I know that Richard is a lightweight. Richard is really not a lightweight. I don't know what's going on with him tonight. You could hold your liquor better than him. Thank you. MSC World America, 70 and solar, $1,500, 30. See, Ken Hill. That's like half the price. Ken Hill, you booking MSC or what? Hit me up. He said Burgundy for us. He did say Burgundy. He did. Thank you, CCB. He did say Burgundy first. Richard is not coming back, ladies and gentlemen. I learned that I fall asleep on Zooms and lives. Did he fall? No, he didn't fall. Richard is in the restroom. I learned that Jasmine likes to season fish. Be Richard's private dancer. I have to be. I'm your private dancer, dancer for me. Poor Rich. We done drag him through the Louis Vuitton dirt tonight. Night, night, Ricky. Richard has left the building. All right, guys. We ain't gonna talk. We ain't gonna talk about him no more. We're gonna get Richard together. I promise you, he will be fine. And I have to go. Richard is hugging the porcelain. Go check. This is a first in history. Let me go because he gonna be mad. He gonna be mad if I keep going on. What's the name of the cruise documentary the girls on again? And where can we watch? You have to be on a the girls are on. It's on Disney Plus. It is called. I want to say it's called Lighthouse Point at Lighthouse Point at Lookout Key. It has something to do with that name. National Geographic Lighthouse Point at Lookout Key, Disney's new private itinerary or something like that. That's what it's called. It's like with women with junk new costumes on. That's like what the picture looks like. It's on Disney Plus only. It's a National Geographic. You might see like Rain and Royce. I don't even know if Rain and Royce is talking. I doubt it. You might see like a picture of them. I didn't watch it, so I can't even tell you how much they're showing. But if you are on a Royal Caribbean ship, you will see Rain and Royce talking. You'll see me talking and all that jazz. World America 26. Very nice. All right, guys. I'm not gonna. Richard, you look sleepy, your eyes. Richard is morning sleepy, and we're gonna go. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for lifting me up in prayer. Thank you guys for lifting me up in your words and your encouragement. Thank you guys for your continued prayers for our family, for my mom, for my sister, for our girls. You know, I really appreciate every single thought, the prayer, the flowers, the cat. I appreciate every single thing. I'm very grateful. I did not know that out of this cruising community that I've impacted so many people's lives, and I'm appreciative for you all. So thank you all so much for being so supportive. Thank you all so much for being there for us. And we next time we'll be live. Richard is back. Next time we'll be live is next Wednesday when we're on MSC World America. We're so grateful for MSC for hosting us. And you guys know where to find me. All right, we just announced a group cruise. I don't have the flyer up, but you can go in MELANIN SC and I will post it on the chat. The community post tomorrow. It's a Halloween group cruise on Virgin Voyages. It is October 25th through the 31st. It is a 6-night group cruise on Scarlet Lady. It is leaving from Miami, Florida. We are doing a theme cruise. It's a Halloween group cruise. It is going to be dope.
Right.
So be there or be square. And I'm excited for it. That is a group cruise that we just recently announced. Go head over to melansc.com for all the information on these group cruise. Thank you guys so much for loving us, supporting our content. Thank you for being patient with us, responding to your emails, shipping out your merch that you ordered off our website. We appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you for understanding. I know we joked and we laughed and we had a good time tonight. Thank you for being a distraction for me. I am going through one of the hardest times in my life I've ever been in, and I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you all so much and understanding that this is not easy. And I thank you all for understanding that you've been there too, or you understanding that this is something that could happen to you too, you know. And I love you all. I appreciate you all. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. Thank you for pouring into us. Thank you for encouraging us. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for liking our videos. Thank you for commenting on our videos. All that keeps us going. And that's it. You'll see us again on Wednesday though, guys. And with a happier and funner perspective of the MSC World America, God willingly, of course. And until the next live, guys, continue to live.
Wish.
And JAZZY live. Bye, guys. Love you all. Thank you all. Good night.